because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Please hold while Xray opens her wine.
At least I'm not using the hand pump.
I mean, at least. That would have been a bonus.
Well, I ain't getting any bonuses right now. Should I pull the hand pump out?
I have an electric one because
you
I have
two wine openers next to you.
Well,
she's always ready.
Yeah.
Always ready.
I can dual wield bottles of wine.
Hi, Blabs.
Hi, Blabs. Oh, yes.
Isn't that the same intro as always?
Thanks, Blabs. She doesn't watch our show. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Outed.
Blabs, you outed yourself.
So, how's everyone doing? How was California?
I loved seeing all my friends again, meeting so many different people from fans, the chat, people at booths, shopping. That was really cool.
Oh, I get in trouble at conventions. I'm like,
why?
wait, because I want to buy everything. So I'm like, okay, I have to tell myself only one signed autograph, only one, collection. Like I have to, yeah.
I think because I'm not dazzled by writers or actors, actresses, those types of people, getting an autograph is like, eh.
Oh yeah, I only go to like B
They're
level
so
people for that. Yeah, and it's not that expensive. I say B level because it's like, like I got an autograph from the one Power Ranger from the 90s. You know what I mean? Like they're not A-listers.
Yeah, but that would be celebrities from like the 90s and early 2000s, which are the only people that made good shows ananyway.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I go for the
ones.
old school ones. And then like Alex Vincent from the Child's Play franchise, he's super cool. I mean, like he was a star. I mean, he does stuff now, but like for I don't know, 30 years he didn't do anything. He was a star when he was like 8, but he's really cool. You know what I mean? I always pick there's been A-listers, like William Shatner was at one of my like cons I worked at, and I was like,
cool to meet him.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
He's getting to sing. His pop career is underrated.
There is probably one star I would love to have met, or two from the weekend that I didn't get to. Matt Smith. He was there. One of the doctors / House of the Dragon. And Dua Lipa. She was at the party that like Anna and Chris went to. I was like, that would be cool to meet her. I love her music, though.
Oh, is that where she met Margot Robbie? Cool.
Yeah, there was like a Barbie party.
Aw.
So that's kind of cool.
That was the interesting thing with Matt Smith. I never liked him in Doctor Who at all. But when he was in House of the Dragon, I thought he was incredible. Like,
oh my
I have to
god.
finish that. I'm really late to the game with it, but I just started it. The first episode screwed me up, though. Like,
Why? What happened?
you didn't watch it?
Oh, I did. But what happened that screwed you up?
The birth scene. I was like, they're coming in hot.
Oh.
I was like, they're coming in hot. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But that
Wow.
that was what I liked about Doctor Who was always the first two Doctors, he'd just come off the War Doctor, he'd wiped out his entire species. And so the entire scene was a lot darker. And then you had Matt Smith coming in with fish fingers and custard and just turn it into a kid show. I'm like, no. I can understand why Blabs likes it. It's very similar to Harry Potter.
He was just talking about.
Oh no!
Blabs is she's getting ready. Like she's putting her hair up. She's taking out her earrings. She's gonna come fight Disparu.
She's gonna like walk in through the door. Oh no!
Kicks it.
She was here all the time, ready to beat you up. She knew that.
I knew this would be necessary at some point.
Wow. I mean, I like kids shows. I like the Wiggles. Okay, whatever.
I like the
Oh.
Wiggles.
I mean,
admit it.
Beast Wars, that's a kid show. It's an and it's an incredible show to watch as an adult as well. It's just, Harry Potter isn't one of them.
All Disparu does is to try to take me down in Potter. It will never happen. I'll live!
Yeah. She's going to sacrifice Harry Potter and survive herself.
Yeah. I like how Ian wants to meet Matt Smith.
Does he want to punch him too?
No, I'd like to meet him in the urinal. So
He
it'd be
said-
I mean,
really
Matt Smith's
awkward.
face looks as if it's already happened.
He said that I forgot that Xray has access to the highlighting stuff, and I'm like, did I just do that? on accident?
No, sorry.
no, you're fine. Do it.
Not do that if it makes it easier.
No, do it. Okay, I just forgot because I hit my mouse as you did that, and I'm like, oh, what'd I do?
I willed it into existence.
No, because Ian said this was, and he says a lot of funny things. But he said
I love it.
somebody was in my chat was like, you need to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm like, I mean, that'd be cool, but why is he gonna ask me? And then Ian's like, I want to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. I want to fight him. Like, okay.
Little Joe Rogan.
Okay. Like,
Ian,
okay.
aren't you like 6 something tall? I remember you saying you were tall. Wow, Steph's vibrator says I want to meet Matt Smith's eyebrows.
So far, I will
Barely
say that
there.
he's really good in House of Dragons.
Yeah, no, he's
House of
excellent.
Dragon, whatever. But yeah, I'm late to it, not because I didn't want to see it. It's just it's a time thing with me. You guys know, a lot of the time.
Busy.
I mean, busy. Yeah.
Mhm.
But what's up, everybody? Oh, look at this. Apparently, Godzilla -1 is in running for Best Picture for Oscars. I gotta go see that. It sucks for me because there was a theater that was kind of like it was closer to me, like maybe 15 minutes away, and they closed it down. And now, yeah, and now you would think being in Florida there'd just be one everywhere, but I'm not like in
Yeah.
Orlando. But it's a bit further, and when you add in Florida traffic, I'd have to like put aside like an hour to get to and from the theater probably.
Oh
So
my
I'm like,
God.
and I
That
think
sounds
I'll
horrible.
make I know. I mean, it's probably only like 40 minutes. I might be exact, but if I get caught in traffic, Florida, I don't know if you got caught in any of it when you were here Xray, but Florida traffic's a bit nuts sometimes. Depends on the time though. I
not
might
as
just
bad as
I might
LA.
go early. Yeah, probably not.
Or
I
London.
might just go early because I really, really want to see I want to see a Chad Disparu in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's comic book
What have you done in the
Disparu.
thumbnail?
No,
It's the same
nothing.
one.
It's just the same one.
I just thought that was funny.
Oh.
Yeah, that's his comic book form.
Oh, yeah.
Chad
yeah.
Disparu.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
had a
God.
very complimentary person draw me.
I have a picture of Santa Disparu, which will
Let
be
me
on the
see.
next FNT thumbnail.
Oh wait, don't share it then. We'll wait for.
Oh no, I'm
FNT.
just gonna zoom in on Disparu's face.
Oh, okay, here you go.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
That
I'm
really
lazy
was-
enough that I might grow a beard that long sometime.
I feel like you shave more than you cut your hair.
Well, obviously.
Hold
Every
on.
man
We have a
shaves more than he
challenge.
cuts his hair.
We
Like
have a
every
challenge
man.
for
Not
Xray.
Mark.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
He must. Well, okay. He has a beard. You're right.
He has.
Obviously, I
a
don't
beard.
mean people with beards.
Okay.
Although,
okay.
even if I had a beard the size of Mark's, I'd probably still shave more than, like... They don't shave. They just cut... They trim more than anything else.
Alan Horkin, I have questions. I'm gonna look this up now. I'm gonna end up deep diving into this weird spot of YouTube after the
Mhm.
stream. Do they use heels? I'm confused.
No,
How
it's
do
a
they do it?
soft shoe. I've done it.
Oh,
It
like
takes a lot of effort. No. So you like use it to bang
so
the
she's
cork
done
out.
it.
But you have to be very patient. The best thing to
so
do if you
not me
don't have
then.
a wine bottle opener is a screw. Screw it into the top and pull it out. But if you don't have that,
So
You might
what
be
is the
SOL.
banging? Is that might make the gas expand inside and push the cork
it
out? Is that the
pushes
aim?
it pushes
hold
the
on, I
cork
gotta
out
look
slowly.
this up.
Yeah,
I can't
that
wait.
way.
I need to know.
Couldn't you just shake the bottle then? Wouldn't that have the same effect?
There's no gas in it that will expand that way.
Oh.
Gas. Maybe you have to really agitate it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking of your cork thing because that fires gas into the.
Yeah,
bottle,
this
doesn't it?
one. Yeah. Wow. You guys have seen this on stream before. You have to literally. There's a pin in here. And you shove it in the bottle all the way up to here, and then it pushes
Pump.
gas into the bottle. It's not easy to do it.
Oh, I don't have the sound shared, but that was loud in
It's
my
okay.
ear.
You don't need to.
Yeah. Okay,
What
let's see
the-
this.
What?
Yeah. It
What?
takes a lot of
I would
effort.
break I would just break I would break the bottle.
Then you need like. No,
That wine
that's
looks good.
ridiculous.
Looks like it's a tasty wine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just buy
I
whiskey. The cork actually is determined so you can pull it out on your own. I
if you're
mean,
gonna buy wine, just buy the screw top one. If you know you don't have a
yeah,
wine
no, but
bottle.
why doesn't wine just have like a whiskey bottle does? You just pull it and it's got a cork on the end. But
I
you
love
know,
that sound. That was a great sound effect.
yeah, it's like men drink whiskey, so we designed it properly. I mean, what have you been doing all this time?
Men drink wine too.
Well,
He says that's debatable.
Well,
Well, you know.
and
some men do. Some men drink wine.
I think with
The
the
London metropolitan elite drink wine. That should say all you need to know.
Tara Crystal,
you
thank you so
Brits
much
do
for the
things weird.
$2. Yeah, for sure. Good evening, Wicked, Xray Girl, Disparu, Chat, and Blabs Love. Thank you so much for the $2, Tara. And Andrew Matthews for £2. Why did you not steal Kara? She is pocket size. She's adorable. Okay,
She's
so on
so
Toxic
cute.
Femme, we were talking about her meeting Kevin Smith because obviously that's like a hot topic, right? Like she met Kevin Smith. But the picture, we pulled it up, and I'm like, she looks like a proud mom. She's just too adorable to even like. Who cares about Kevin Smith?
She loves
so cute.
Kevin's work. Like
I love his old work. I'll admit
yeah.
that. Like the Clerks and even like the Jay and Silent Bob, Dogma,
Yeah.
all of his old stuff. I like the new stuff. I didn't watch.
I feel like I
can't
should
say.
watch Jay and Silent Bob. It was so
Do it.
embarrassing meeting Jason.
Jason Mewes, you met him? I met him
Jason.
too. Isn't
met
he
him.
nice? I met him. I
He's
took
really
pictures.
nice.
He's so nice. He's like, he was the no, he wasn't the first. He was like the second celebrity I ever met, like going to a convention. He had
so
nobody
cool.
around him. He is. He's so chill. He had like a
He's
Fortnite shirt on.
too.
Yeah,
He's
he had a
gamer.
Fortnite shirt on.
Yeah.
I went up to him and to take pictures. I'm like, okay. And I was just like, cause I try not to bother them. There was nobody around. I was working in the convention. So like if I meet somebody for just like a selfie, I'll be like, okay. And then I try to like move on. But he was like, wait, we gotta take like 7 more. And we took like kissy face and like he was so,
that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, he was so nice. Yeah.
I asked him point blank. I was like, so I don't really watch movies or TV shows. I'm here like with my friend just to help her out. What did you do for work?
Oh no. It's also like stoner comedies that he's in. Like Jane Silent Bob, I would consider that a stoner comedy. It's funny though, but like, you okay, Disparu? I saw that he was like
No, it's the idea of stoner comedies. It just means it makes thick people laugh. I was like, oh.
I liked it when I was
movie
like
with the
15.
bunny that's stoner comedy or whatever. Maybe not
Bunny.
The bunny. He's in like a big bunny suit. Oh my god, chat, you'll know.
When you say bunny, I think Frank from Donnie Darko, but
Donnie Darko, yes.
That's not a comedy, actually.
I don't know. I have not watched it.
I should have known you wouldn't watch Donnie. To be honest, you're probably better off not doing. Like,
I mean, it's not my type of movie, from what I could tell.
I don't think it's anyone's type of movie.
It isn't. It's just
that movie is the pretentious, oh, well, if you actually could comprehend the complexity of the plot, you'd actually think it was an incredible movie. It's like, no, it's just a terrible movie. It just is.
You want to read this one, Xray Girl? She's got a huge freaking cub. Every time she lifts that thing up, it's as big as her face.
I know. Wicked's Saucy Vibin' Bunny. I like the inclusion of saucy. For $4.99 says, here's some groove and vibes for Wicked, Xray, and Disparu.
I'll upload the GIF for Xray Girl.
I don't think I've ever used the word grooving. Like ever.
Put the intro song in some of the background music. If you can add that, that'd be fun.
I'll do it. And Keely Chow's been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much. We need to introduce Lethal Lightning to Margot Robbie.
I'm sure he's frequently, like, very well acquainted.
Is Lethal?
Yeah, I'm sure they live next
fan?
door to each other. Probably. I don't know what Lethal likes. This was quiet too. I don't know. He likes Brie Larson.
He likes the Marvel's prawn star. I forgot her name. Kenzie. I forgot the last name.
I would have thought Lethal just likes what's available. Like, if it's there.
Wow!
It's like, it's not going to turn it down. It's like, is it there? Yes, that's the one.
Are there boobs?
Yes, exactly. Lethal is just like the default man. It's just like, if you boil down everything that's man into its core components, that's just him. He goes around, he talks about women and swears a lot and calls people slurs. That's basically what without any kind of higher function, that's Lethal. That is man.
Mark of Reality, thank you so much for the $5. Didn't Margot and Anna exchange contact info too? I have no idea. Also, ask Anna to tell Margot that I have a big box of crackers. Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea.
You'd have to ask Anna that. I am
Yeah, I don't know.
not obliged to say.
Me, yeah, I have no idea. Maybe
anything.
she said it in a stream, but also me and Xray Girl are probably like the worst YouTubers because we miss a lot of streams of our friends.
Yeah, I try.
Sorry.
There's a lot of streams. There's a
I'll
lot
pop
of
in and
videos.
say hi, but then I'm usually, you know.
I don't know how, like, Disparu, I know you said you watched streams while you edit. I have a hard time doing that.
Oh, not while I
because-
edit, no.
Oh,
While I game.
okay. Maybe I got that wrong. Some people do it while they edit. I don't understand that.
I don't know whether it depends on what speed you edit. I already rewatch my editing footage at 2x anyway, and so doing it at 2x speed and having something else on
He
the background,
does.
I don't think it'd be possible.
And you were watching like one of my I don't really have the Dead by Daylight videos up that much anymore, but when I had them up, you watched something on 2x and you were like, that really freaked me out. I forgot what it was, but you had it on fast and I said something. You had to like look like, wait, what just happened?
Oh yeah, I watch everything at 2x. Like I edit at 2x. I watch all YouTube videos. I think the only things I don't watch at 2x are like basically stuff I review. In which case, I'm like, I want to appreciate.
You want to get the
full
full
boredom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to experience the full boredom of this series so I can really destroy it.
Miss Martin Muses, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. It's a rose. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Ian, Disparu just called Lethal a caveman. Is he really that far
is
off,
it wrong?
though? I was like, we're like,
Is it offensive if it's true? That's the question that I live my life by.
Here, he'd be like,
I'm not even sure.
Probably,
Lethal,
yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Lethal's-
yeah.
I literally said he swears, he calls people slurs, and he likes boobs. He'd be like, yes, yeah, that is me.
and he probably kills his dinner with like a club right before. Like
He
I
lives
would
in
do it
Australia.
what
Like
I'm
they
saying,
don't have
like-
grocery stores. They just go out and kill a kangaroo.
Please
They-
confirm, Blabs. We
They
need to know.
defeat an emu in
I know,
one-on-one
she's been
combat to
there.
help the
Did-
war effort.
Were you
Did
fed
Lethal
when you
have to
went
feed
there?
you?
Did he have to kill a kangaroo for you?
Did he
Yeah,
like gut it, skin it, and just like
That was like Blab's coming of age when she went over there. It's like, look, we're not going to allow you through border control until we can prove you can defeat an emu in one-on-one combat.
Wow.
And they just send her like into an arena. There's people chanting.
Psychotic Mongoose, thank you for gifting a membership.
Saucy.
Ooh.
Ooh, everyone loves that. Oh, look at Corey gifted one too. Thank you. They want the saucy. Disparu thinks that you guys don't want this, but tell him you do.
Saucy. I'm
He said it the
determined.
best. He has a story.
Oh.
He doesn't like it, so he's drinking a progressive whiskey, and he
Yeah,
just
oh.
he doesn't
What
understand.
makes a whiskey progressive, by the way?
And I'm afraid
No,
that
we
he's gonna
literally, I
start
don't know.
growing
will
blue
we focus-
hair.
There you go.
He's gonna
Uh,
classic laddie.
progressive Hebridean. I can't even read this.
Aberdeen?
Hebridean distillers, right? And it
Classic
tastes.
laddie. I
It
like the name,
tastes
Dan.
exactly how you would expect a progressive to taste. Bitter. It is absolutely disgusting.
Damn, that's getting clipped. It's actually her face. She
That was a
made a
clean
note.
too.
That was
a clean
clippable.
one.
And you're like, oh no,
Beautiful.
the more you drink, the better it'll taste. No, because it's progressive. It's like the more of them get together, the worse it gets. It is. Ugh.
The only
Every
progressive I
new
want.
every new mouthful is a
Yeah,
new
he's
range
gonna
of
start getting blue
disgusting
highlights. Just wait,
apocalypse.
as the stream goes on, blue is just gonna start happening.
I know.
I'm gonna
through
turn
his
into
hair.
Destiny.
Azur,
I'm gonna get married.
gifted one too. And Monty, a double gift. Thank you guys. Here you go. They want it.
Saucy.
Ooh.
Ooh, thank you guys for the gifted memberships.
Love seeing the green. Love seeing the green. By the
Yes.
way, chat, y'all need to sub to Wicked's channel. I see you guys watching this show.
I see you. She
There's lots of
literally like,
views.
don't turn
There's
around.
lots of
Extra girls
views.
there.
So like, why aren't you subbing? Oh my god.
That is
Just
true.
face.
We
It
get,
is
like-
disgusting.
I feel like
This is-
he's gonna
this
be
is the
hammered
worst
by the
video
end of
ever
this, and I
tried.
can't wait. I can't wait to see how hammered he is.
And people are going, yeah, well then I'm going to sponsor you. Yeah, I don't want you to. This is horrible.
At least you know he's being honest, okay?
Because we get, listen, I broke my record. My record was with Anna, which means I'm just going to have to get Anna back on here and try and break the record again. But my
What was your
record
record?
with her, it was like almost 4K, or was that 4? I gotta look now. It was
4K concurrent?
no. I mean views. Sorry, not watching it. I think we beat the record watching because we had like 5 or 6 at one
Oh, we
point
beat
on our
it. We
stream.
beat
Yeah,
it.
we beat that. But like the views, she was my highest viewed video for a long
I
time.
was
and
like,
we
I'm
beat
on
it.
the stream. Don't worry.
No,
We beat
I'm
I
here.
mean, like, not that's not what
I'm
I
here.
meant. I checked
Yeah, we
a
got-
while
we got
ago to see how
7.2.
long. Yeah, how long the last time since we streamed. I know it's only 2 weeks ago, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
see, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also just so everybody knows, this isn't bi-weekly, but like it's holiday season. Xray was in California, so we
Sorry.
took that last week off, so it's okay. But it's fine. We're and it's holiday season, so if people get busy, we might miss a stream here and there, but not really. So
Yeah,
just so you guys know, it's just
it's my fault.
yeah, she was away, and she was like, I could try to make it. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I
we were like, you're in
forgot.
California. Haven't you suffered enough?
Yeah. Right. Actually, she probably would have liked to see it. No, she was with
You know
Kara,
what?
so.
Saturday was a great day. So we ended up sitting on a couch for 2 hours after the con, after the panels. And then Melissa, myself, and Kara just drank wine, had Indian food, and just like chatted. It was nice to connect offline. No cameras.
That's how great American food is. You travel all the way from Canada to California, and you
To get
still eat
Indian
somebody
food?
else's
No,
food.
I had tacos.
Tacos aren't American food. This is what I mean.
I
No,
mean,
even
California has a lot of
Americans don't like that.
Mexicans.
They're like, oh, that British food, that's rank. It's like, yeah, but you eat tacos. It's like you don't even eat your own stuff. And
I
then
like
you
the
go,
way
well,
you said
what
that.
is American food? Well, burgers. You didn't invent the burger. Is there anything Americans invented that they eat?
Poutine,
It's French.
Hawaiian pizza.
Ugh.
I mean, I'd like to say it's from Hawaii, but pizza's Italian, and
No,
it's probably
it's
from neither.
Canada,
So
It's not
actually.
from Italy, okay?
It's from
don't-
Canada. Oh, Italians
yeah,
will
Italians get
persecute
really
you.
annoyed when they're like, we don't put that disgusting crap on pizza.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't even. I'm offended, really.
You're American.
I'm
What?
American. Are
I'm
you okay?
confused.
No,
Wait,
this is
the
a common
whiskey's
American.
hitting.
Americans do this all the time. Canadians do as well. They're like,
What?
oh, I'm actually Italian. No, you're not. There's nothing about you which is Italian. You were born in America. You've lived
You're
your entire
right.
life in America. You've been raised in American culture. It's like, I'm Italian. There are people in America that call themselves Italian who have never been to Italy.
Yeah, Blabs, you can be a guest. We're gonna have guests once in a while. We'll add you to the
Yeah.
list.
I like a good
I love how
deal.
she's like, I'll bring booze. She's like, I'm going to have to be smashed to be on this stream. Like, there's no other way I'm going to cope.
Disparu's gonna bully the hell out of you. He's gonna be like, Harry Potter's trash, and then he's just
I
gonna
am
back
not.
away
She
from the
knows
mic
it's
and let
trash
you.
anyway. She's just in denial. One day she'll grow up.
Oh my god.
Hey, Blabs is used to it.
savage
Anything
today.
I say to Blabs is nothing compared to what Lethal tells her on a daily basis.
Oh, that's
That's
true. That's
true.
true.
That's true. That's very mild.
God.
Look, I'm drinking progressive whiskey. That means everything I do is moral. That's how that works.
Just get ready for it. The blue hair is it's gonna start at the tips and just.
Like I've
take
said, this is a
over.
wig. Like, why do you think it's so
And
long?
go
It's because
through- and then
underneath,
start-
And then there's just long
Freeing.
blue hair.
Yeah.
He's like,
with a side shave.
Oh my god, and say I'm an ally.
I am an ally. Just nobody knows of whom.
Lies, spies, and allies.
thank you for the $2, Mark Reality. Pizza was invented in Chicago, not Italy. Well, it's probably an
Excuse
Italian American
What?
thing then, because
America has existed for like 250
I mean,
years.
deep dish, sure.
No, they didn't invent pizza. I mean,
But I personally do not like deep dish pizza.
well,
no,
I've
it
never had deep dish, but
depends.
someone described it to me as like, pizza pie. They said, no, it is a pie. It's more like a pie than pizza. It's like, well, it's not
Yeah.
pizza then, is it?
Kind of, yeah. It's
Yeah, I
just-
had,
it's
like-
too much bread.
I had like a lot of people from like actual Italy and stuff, or if they have family, like grandparents or parents that were from Italy, they call it pie. Like, they'll be, you want a piece of the pie? Like, what
But
kind?
not in Italy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe also a New York thing. I don't know.
I mean,
So
pie
I
over here
decided
is
to look
pastry.
this up, and it says the origins of pizza can be traced back to ancient civilizations like the Greeks, Romans,
Yeah.
Persians, and Egyptians.
Hmm.
I mean,
The
it's
more
just
you
cooked
know.
bread. So
There's an illustration from 1830 of a guy with pizza in Naples.
it's like the Welsh national dishes. They call it Welsh rarebit. It's basically cheese on toast. Like, I don't
I
think
like
you can
cheese on toast.
own that.
It's good.
Cheese on toast is nice, yeah.
It's
But
very
it's
good.
like American. They're like, oh, you can't eat beans on toast. It's like, have you
Yes,
eaten
you
it?
can. It's good. I promise you. It's not
Wait,
that
what on
bad.
pizza?
Yeah.
Beans on. Oh,
Yeah, not on pizza.
Not on pizza.
Although there are beans. I've seen people do it. I don't agree with that
mean,
either.
Like I've
Okay, I
seen
was gonna
people
say,
put
wait a minute. Like
anchovies. Ugh.
I'm willing to forgive Xray for the pineapple on pizza, but when she said beans on pizza, I'm like,
No, on
I
toast,
mean-
on toast, on toast.
hold on.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine. You know what beans are really good on? I eat this when I go camping. If you have like an Italian sausage, or if you prefer a different kind of sausage on a bun, and then you put a little bit of beans on there. It's
I
really
mean, I
good.
like Italian
I
sausage.
mean, depends on
Extra
how
girl's like-
fussy you are.
You guys are gonna make me hungry.
Some people
stop.
travel the world for a different sausage.
Now I really don't know what you're talking about.
Ian's throwing dares now. I dare ya.
ya. Yes, do it. If you order Hawaiian pizza at Italian restaurants, they will kick you out.
Yeah, and start insulting olive oil. You know, you come away with like 2 black eyes.
Wait, no.
I'm not. They drink olive oil. I have seen Italian people do shots of olive oil, and they liked it. I'm like, why?
Like for a snack? Like I'm hungry.
No, like for
just-
the taste. There was there's an Italian chef over here, just like TV shows and stuff, and I think he went into I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Although it's probably not where he did it. I've seen him in loads of stuff. I just can't remember his name. But I've seen him do shots of olive oil to like test
That
how
sounds
nice they were.
disgusting.
And he was like at one point he even did the whole like swilling it and gargling it and things to really get the taste of the
Mm.
olive oil.
I don't know if I can do that on a
I don't know
regular
why
basis.
I'd want to do that.
Maybe once. If there's a competition, hell yeah.
I've never sat here and thought, you know what, I want more olive oil in my life. I just
More olive oil.
I mean, good quality olive oil is hard to find.
I did buy
That's
olives the
expensive.
other day and realized they weren't like de-stoned. I'm like, this is horrific. No wonder everybody sells olives without the stone. It's like 90% of
pit?
the olive.
The
I
pit?
was disgusted.
Like the seed? Are you talking about the seed? Is that what a
yeah,
stone is?
the stone. Yeah, it's horrific.
Yeah.
De-stone it, you lazy. This is just Disparu and his food hatred at the
I
moment.
think so. That progressive whiskey isn't working. Keep drinking.
keep chugging.
Yeah, you know what? I hate morality. That's how you're a true progressive.
When you feel the need to start protesting, let us know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a load of paper, stick it to a post, and just make up bad signs.
Yep.
That was my most annoying. I've never been more annoyed. Probably the WGA strike.
I was gonna
When
say,
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
these are
Bad
writers.
Signs? It was horrible.
They made signs that were trash. I'm like, you have nothing else to do in your entire life. The only thing that you have to do is try and impress people with a witty sign.
Yep.
You can't even do
They're
that.
supposed to be creatives. They're supposed to be writers, but they couldn't even write a line that was catchy.
Yeah.
It's like the picture of the little kid holding a protest sign, and then people just like Photoshop it to write it, or it's just scribble, and everyone's like, "Yeah, me too, kid." Like it's just a little kid holding up scribble. You know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen that?
I've just found a Variety article of the best picket signs from 2023 writers'
Oh,
strike.
show it. I want to see.
I'll
Or
link
do you want
it.
me to share it or Wicked to share it?
Yeah, one of us. You can just put it in the chat or share your screen.
All right.
The first one is pay your writers or we'll spoil Succession. I'm like, seriously?
Without writers, Jenna Ortega will have nothing to punch up. Wow. Why should she have to punch it up anyways?
Exactly. That is a self-own. We wrote something that was so so trash.
She have to make notes on it.
Jenna Ortega had to fix it for us. And they're
Maybe
like, well,
she
without
could've
us,
written
she
it.
wouldn't have even had trash to begin with. No, but she probably would have written something that was better than whatever you came up with originally.
Yeah, make their pockets hurt. Wow.
These are witty, intellectual behemoths.
Like, you want to hurt someone so bad to benefit? That doesn't sound
Look
nice.
how proud he is. Like, he's holding up that sign.
I got
and
a
he thinks,
sign.
no,
Look at me.
No, he's like, that's a really witty sign. No, that really shows the intellectual capacity that I have. I'm like, yes, it does.
Good job. You wrote it.
All right, let's see.
I'm just surprised he didn't do it in crayon.
Pay your writers or we'll spoil Succession. Wow. So they're using threats to get paid?
What on earth does the next one mean?
The CEOs of yachts, writers have mortgages.
That's just their socialist instincts coming in. If you give them any kind of economy lesson, they get confused and go home. So, like, they've never been confronted with actual math.
They get
struggle.
confused and go home.
But the other one is, like, according to the... Well, no, there was one on the right. According to the map, we've only gone 4 inches. Was not written by a producer. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Or it's an in-joke that nobody else knows. And the only point of these signs are to get the public on your side.
I'm trying to read this one here. The P... I can't even read it.
Which one are you reading?
This one.
Oh.
Here.
I have no... That is wet. Maybe if I cut it in another tab and zoom. It's like enhance. Rotate it 90 degrees. We need AI to pull out that one.
I think so.
There's a middle line, which I have no idea what it means. It's like
I can't read it. Okay, so those...
It's something like... There's something than the sword, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
AI, more like I.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? That's not going to rally me to help your cause.
I'd just like to point out, this is Variety, who is entirely on their sides, and they said this is the best signs. These are cherry-picked best of.
I think this is like literally they're having writer's blocks, so they're going on strike because there's nothing else better to do.
Yeah, but there comes a point where you have to ask, do you have a writer's block, or did you never have anything to say in the first place?
Ooh. All right, let's see. Turns out the thing doesn't write itself.
Yes, but something existing doesn't mean something is good. There are levels of trash that we can write together.
Turns out the thing doesn't write itself.
Just because it doesn't appear on Earth.
This is written nicely at the very least. The grittiest place on Earth. I mean,
it is outside Walt Disney Company, so
he's not wrong.
And it's in their font. That one was okay.
That
it's
one
not
will
wrong.
Give a little bit of credit.
They
Everything
get a sticker.
else, crap. Absolute crap.
I just like, though, that when Disney makes money, it's greed. But when the writers increase the size of their own bank balance, that's fair and just and moral. Sorry, I'm meant to be progressive. All of these people deserve far more money, and they deserve it for absolutely no work.
My thing is, you have to make money in order to be paid money, so you got to do a good job. And if you're not doing a good job, why should you get paid as a creative? You know?
Yeah,
why
that's
should you
the
be
whole
in a
thing.
union?
People weren't really, besides other actors and writers, it seems like the general public just did not care about this strike at all. I remember when there was a strike before and people actually cared because there was decent shows. This is what, like 10, no, more like 13 or 14 years ago or something like that, the last strike, or it was just a writer's strike though, right? Not the actors, just the writers. And people actually cared. And I was not, like, the internet wasn't big like this. And I heard about it just from people talking about it, like my mom and her friends and all that. Like, you know, actual people were talking about. This time it was like crickets, really. Besides people like us, YouTubers and stuff, like the regular people, they just didn't care.
I mean, we're going in a recession, so we should, like, people have better things to worry about than lining someone else's pockets that's not their own, you know? Like, we're worried about too many other things.
You would assume that channels that talk about, like, pop culture and movies and TV shows, the people that watch those would also be interested in the strike because they're creating those TV shows. And so by being on strike, you're preventing them getting something that, in theory, they should like. And yet, any video I made on the strike, and I made a lot, it had like 25% of the interest of any other video. nobody cared because they're all watching other stuff. They're watching anime, they're watching manga,
Older
they're watching
stuff.
shows from before any of this happened. And none of all these writers are like, no, I just deserve more money. It's like, why? Why do we not
Yeah.
tie your wages to the success of your shows?
Forgot to
Like
do
if
this.
there was good stuff, people would revolt. I mean, I remember Grey's Anatomy
I do think
stopping.
the writers are revolting.
Yeah, people
No,
were
I mean
mad.
like the viewers, people watching the good stuff. Like we would be upset. I remember being so upset about Grey's Anatomy and feeling like, okay, we got to get this strike over so we can watch more of this. Like I need more. No one's
Mhm.
feeling that way because the stuff is crap. So no one cares.
Oh yeah, Hokies is right. It was back when Heroes was on TV. But Ian, thank you so much for the 50.
Saucy.
That's why
Every
he did
time.
it. Every
I'm like,
time.
no, nobody cares.
They love it.
I
Don't-
care.
They love it. I care. Chat, tell them you care. Ian, thank you so much for the 50 pounds. No, don't pay anyone anything until they write something that you can sell. I'm sick of this exception of mediocrity. One of my WhatsApp texts is funnier than most current sitcom
Acceptation?
episodes.
Is that a word?
Oh, I didn't even say it right.
I think he meant
I really hope it's
exception.
a word.
I
It
said
is a word.
exception.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
But
the
he's
I like new
so-
words that
the
I've never seen
more you
before.
know.
He's so
I read it
highbrow,
right.
he knows words we don't.
It's
No,
true.
no,
We gotta
I
switch.
just like words I've never heard.
You want to read this one, Xray? We'll go back
sure.
and forth.
J.H. Schwalbuck for 2212.
Thank you.
Mongoose! I've got nothing. I just wanted to give you some dollars and just wanted to hear you say mongoose. I think you need to do that.
Mongoose. Okay. Mongoose. Can you say it? Just he's not gonna do it. You do it.
What? Mongoose! Of course
There
I
you
can say mongoose.
I didn't know you were gonna say it. I thought
It's
you
more
were
like a
gonna say
deeper
mongoose.
It's like,
I thought-
mongoose! It's like,
I love it. I'm doing to start
Mongoose.
drinking. I'm due to start drinking now, and we'll be more creative soon.
don't drink
Yay!
anything made by
Do
Progressive.
it,
It's horrific.
Do it. Thank you.
Berry Master, another 50. You know what time it is.
50.
Saucy. Every
Ooh,
time.
a
Like,
saucy
is this just
50.
whenever you choose to, or do you have like rules of when things come up?
The rules are when we get a 50 or more, and when there's a member. I'll make a new one for the member. Saucy will stay to 50 eventually. Maybe we'll get Dancing Bunny on here.
We all said saucy.
or for
Saucy.
members.
Yeah,
Saucy.
you
You said
said
it
it's
the
a different
best.
saucy.
It's saucy. Yeah, like, we all said it. Oh, that's what I mean.
Thank you for the £2. Guild
demand
versus
a
evil. That
poll.
means you work for evil. Okay. Herschel's is good at our Hokies. Yellow Flash, what's up?
Hail, Yellow
Hail.
Flash.
Hi.
What's up?
We are
Do
what's
we
the
want to
word
read
for
more signs?
Disparu? Let's read more signs. It's fun.
Yeah, I
Um,
like the next one. Wait, that's not the one we were on before.
Oh, sorry. Here.
No, that one.
Guild
Yeah,
versus
my
evil.
my favorite one is where he's like, it's the guild versus evil. It's like my entire channel is based around the idea that you are evil, and you're like, no, that they're evil. The companies that aren't giving us money. It's like, yeah, you make everything that the evil corporation makes. Who's responsible?
Bye, Blabs. And if you really didn't
She's off
want
to
to work
watch
for
Harry
evil,
Potter.
you shouldn't work for these companies if you really feel that way. You know, if you're
Oh, that's a
Right?
good point.
You want to
Yeah.
read
like,
this one,
why be
Disparu?
part of it?
Thank you,
Of
Ian,
course,
for
it's
the
a word
50.
disbrew. Of course it is. Like,
Thank
I get
you,
condescended
Ian.
by in the
Fair.
chat I have to read. It's like, no, acceptation I have never heard before.
No one uses it.
Never. Saucy.
Just you, Ian.
He's gonna get
I
so
heard
sick of it.
defenestrate, and I've used it in almost every single video since I heard the word.
Defenestrate?
Defenestrate is an awesome word. See, you
What?
don't know what it means. I didn't know
No.
what it means. It
Defenestrate?
means to throw someone out of a window.
Oh. I feel like defenestrating this article. I'm kidding.
Exactly. That's why I think the time I used it in my last video was I wouldn't trust them as far as I could defenestrate them. It's so versatile.
Saucy. You have to say it with a like saucy. That's how he says it.
Saucy.
Say it properly.
Saucy.
Saucy.
Properly. we're
Properly.
kind
Hey, it's not as
I
bad
think
as
at this point,
Xray Girl says iron.
Iron.
Iron. Yeah.
iron. Iron.
Also
Iron.
We're
ugly.
iron hunting.
Iron hunting.
Arn. What? Okay.
We
We all speak a bit differently.
all over the world.
Saucy. There you go. That's how you spell it. Saucy.
Let's see. Fair WGA contract right now.
These are
Okay. I mean, that's
awful.
kind of it's the second best.
No. All of these are just like
No.
No, they are. They're literally just normal statements. There's no wit involved. One is just, I want a fair contract, which means I need more money. One is, what would Larry David do? Quite frankly, don't know who
I
that
don't know
is.
who he is.
He's from
No scripts for you
he
with a
created
coffee in it.
Seinfeld. Really?
I thought it was a ramen noodle bowl.
I understand Xray girl not knowing it, but I'm kind of surprised that Disparu didn't know that. He's a creator.
I'm
of
surprised that
Seinfeld
the English
and-
person doesn't like American comedy.
I just thought you would know. You just know. Come on, Secret Circle. We'll always have that, Disparu. That's our thing.
That's not a comedy.
I know,
Thing.
but still, I just think I thought you would know.
Wow!
I mean, I'm sure if I
This is
googled his name, I don't know people's names. I remember faces. If I googled his name, I'd probably know the actor.
Yeah, they always in Curb Your Enthusiasm, like
What was it, Larry?
like it's
Oh, I know-
always him. That's him, the guy with.
I know the main guy from. Okay, I know the guy by his face. I just
there
don't
you
know
go.
the names. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I don't know. To be fair, I
no
don't know
offense,
anyone's names.
Xray girl,
I only know Xray
but
Girl
I'm
because
just
it's on the
saying.
screen.
Oh, there we go. Real quick, sorry, Disparu, but Pokey sent a 50 through donations. It says 450. Does this thing work?
Saucy.
Sure does.
Every time.
Every
It's like,
time.
we all did it.
Don't worry, we'll
Saucy.
add something for members. That's staying for 50 or more, though. Like that's people like the sword. We want
We want to see it. We
If
want
you
No,
to
we're
were
going to
a-
skip us saying saucy, but you saying saucy. Oh. You know
Uh,
what
all
chat
right.
wants? A bloke on the screen more.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, they love you, Disparu. We all
They
know.
do. When we didn't have you
You
in the
know-
thumbnail, they rioted.
Yeah,
So-
I'm clearly the
I
They
have
love
heard.
sad
I'm
So
comments.
the
many
eye
people-
candy on the stream.
I heard so many people were like, I can't wait to meet Disparu. He's so hot. Like girls, say that.
She said to me very hot. She's like, he's so hot.
Look, I know Mark is a fan, but apart from that, I'm just not sure it goes
He's not a
outside of your house.
girl.
He's not a girl.
I can attest to that. I
She's
promise
like, I
you.
know. I'm not gonna go. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna go there. I seen
But-
it.
Yeah, it happens sometimes at these meetups.
Yeah.
I'll hear like people say like talk about other creators. I hear it about you and of course Drinker, and weirdly enough Gary
I've said-
sometimes, and I'm like, huh, okay, that's okay. I mean, if you're into that, I'm just too young.
What?
I'm too young.
What has just happened? How did that more? It's like, yeah, I've heard people talk about the craziest video. I mean, if you're into that, it's like there's some weirdos out there that are
Oh
into
my
some
God.
weird stuff.
But it was-
And if they
it
are
was-
strange enough to actually find you attractive,
Okay. Oh my God. Not
Oh my, Rhoda.
I mean, look, there are definitely some weirdos out there that will definitely think it. All right, if we search far enough,
no.
we'll
Oh my
find
God.
one of them.
It just feels so weird to hear like people being like, oh my God, it's celebrity status stuff that you hear about just YouTube creators.
I
just
sit
consider
in my
friends.
front room and bitch at people. I just.
Yeah, and that causes people to be like, "Oh my God, I'm so into that. I want that. I want to be all up on that." And I'm like, "Okay."
Look, like I've said,
feel
I
like I'm
know
being told
Mark
a
is a
lot.
fan, but apart from that.
If anyone can get him to say it, Ian, it's you.
No, I've already said. I've literally said it before. I'll say it again. I'll read out the entire thing. Make Disparu say acceptation or acceptation. I don't know which you prefer.
Acceptation.
Because the thing
I
is,
was
I'd
gonna
say
say
accept,
exception again.
so
I
I'd
can't
probably
read
say
the word.
acceptation. Yeah, would be my normal way of saying
I
it.
was gonna say exception again because I just like glanced.
Not exception, no.
I know it's not.
I
it's
would
not.
say acceptation.
Can't read.
All the old white CEOs die in the end. Like, that sounds like a threat. That sounds
No,
like you're
most
going
of
to
these lines
RPG their
have been
offices.
threats. They're all threats. Like realistically, make them pay, make their pockets hurt.
I mean, the
They're
difference
evil.
is they will die loving their life, having actually achieved something,
You know,
rich on their yacht, surrounded by young 20-year-old women, and you will die knowing that the only thing you've created in your entire life is something that everybody hates because you're absolutely talentless and nobody wants to be you. Like, I wake up every day glad I'm not a Hollywood writer.
They look so proud of their signs too.
Somehow
let me find.
striking feels good in a place like this. That's not
What?
even
I mean,
creative either.
you're in California, mate. Like, move.
Move. Exactly.
You'd feel better anywhere else in the entire world. You could be in Somalia in the middle of a war.
Yeah. Stop making writers do math. Solidarity with writers.
It's got an S on the end.
That's stupid too.
Why would writers do math? Oh, they're like, oh, I get
They're
it.
counting their dollars.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I can count to 5
It's not
because that's the
enough
size
in
of the
the
residual
test.
check I got as nobody watched my show.
Keep your thing up, but I want to share this real quick. This is what I'm talking about, and this is I can get behind this.
That's what she said.
Wait, why has that woman got a stumpy sign?
That's what I was talking about.
I've got a loading circle. I don't know what's going on. Oh.
Oh, that is so cute.
This I can get behind this.
I'm so.
I don't know striking over, but I
love that. I love that.
They're probably about the same mental age.
Yeah.
It's one writer, Michael. What could it cost? $10. If you've
Is
ever
that a-
watched the show, shoot, what's it called?
Is that Arrested Development?
Yes.
I never
George
watched
Michael
it, but
Michael.
I've just seen so many memes. I've
Yeah.
actually never watched Arrested Development.
She does that a lot. It doesn't cost much. It's fine. What's another $100?
Yeah, but it is a case of I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, when you want 20 writers and you have to pay them another $100 each, that's a lot of money, right? Like, or like a raise.
Yeah.
You don't need 20 writers. Babies can't strike. They don't have registered unions. Wow.
Based.
Wow.
The babies know how capitalism works.
Let's see here. One way out, a fair contract.
Well, I mean,
Is that like
I would
what
literally
symbol is
hire and
that?
fire people based on how intelligent your signs were. Like, if
Wow,
you
that's-
can't write a witty sign, you can't write a witty TV show.
Wow. This one's stupid. The Penpire strikes back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They probably took them at least a week to come up with that one.
Yep. I got something. It'll be
I don't
like
know what it
the
is about
Empire
these
Strikes Back.
these images, but I just like calling out to me from the ether, like the force that travels through all things is telling me that the 3 people holding signs are huge fans of She-Hulk.
Probably. She definitely looks like a wine mom.
But you're a fan of She-Hulk.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Disparu should be here
in my
too.
heart, I'm a
Kidding.
50-year-old cat lady.
That's why he's drinking progressive whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see the blue hair peeking
I
out.
mean,
your
I
wig's falling
drink
off.
wine, but it's disgusting.
Oh my god. Script written by AI. R2FU. Wow! Why are you hating R2?
Well,
He was written by a great writer, unlike you.
well, this is the thing. She doesn't even refute the argument. If anything, the sign
I bet
presumably
you the
reads...
AI would write a better sign than you.
Yeah, scripts written by AI are too fun is the closest thing, which says the exact opposite of what you're intending. It's like, R2FU. It's like, but what about the signs that you were talking about in the first place?
Yep. They should have had AI write their signs. This is horrible. Like this question mark too. I had to question if that was a letter at first. Oh, more rejected proposals than Love is Blind.
I'm assuming
Um,
that got rejected a lot. I don't know.
I mean, I like the Love is Blind, but
I'm more interested in the one at the back because it's talking about a monopoly, but I can't see the rest of the sign.
my oh God, I can't.
It could say so many things, and all the things can't be said on YouTube. So who knows?
You can't pay us in LaCroix.
I don't know what that is.
It's a drink.
It's static
Uh,
water.
It's
It's
It,
static
no,
water.
it's not.
the fact
Hold on,
that
he's
you
glitching.
have La
He's
Croix
glitching. Give him
to
a second.
drink. If you have La Croix to drink, they're spending money in the wrong areas.
Give me a raise. I need more La Croix.
Well, this is the thing. Oh my god, I'm looking at their marketing on their website. Like
For La Croix?
the people in the marketing tells me everything I need to know.
But what is it? I mean, I like the drink. It's pretty good.
I've never had it actually. I just thought that it was like kind of like a White Claw, where it's like
It's like
Yeah.
that,
tastes like
but it's not
static.
alcoholic.
No, you
Like-
two would fit in with the people in the advertisement. Yeah, 100%.
Let's see
But-
here.
But maybe that's not the only people that should be making like Hollywood like entertainment for the world.
But I will say La Croix is at least marketing to the correct people because we are the ones
The
that would
first
be
picture on
drinking
the
it.
La Croix website is a cat. Oh god, you couldn't write this.
No, I don't see that.
An
I see
AI
cans.
probably did.
I see cans and people drinking.
Oh my
Really?
god, this entire way. There's one bloke. No, there's two blokes, but he look.
Looks a little fruity. Is that what you're about to say?
Hold
Wait,
on.
I think
he's,
I think I see what you're
he's malfunctioning.
laughing at. I think I see what you're laughing at.
Look,
Are you
I
talking
mean,
about
there's
this?
some Twitch streamers that I can't name anymore.
Are you talking about this picture? Saw the cat.
I've seen the cat. No, there's. Oh, scroll over to your webpage is shorter than mine. I mean the one below him. Oh,
Oh.
the cat. What on earth are we doing? We've lost.
one?
We've got lost.
This one?
It's not because he looks like him. I'm just like, you know, we might be following a certain person's. I can't.
I
What do
know
you make
you're
me
talking
say?
about. Can you put in the private chat?
The
From the
snow
private
reminds
chat.
me of my MySpace page. I used to do stuff like this, like have the glitter.
Why
Have you
is there
seen
a
that?
random ghost? It's like we had so few fans of our drink, we actually make an
Ghost is
animated
made.
ghost to try and.
Yeah.
Ghost is
Share
based.
how you live La Croix. I
Yeah.
mean, this picture looks like it was taken in the 90s.
The ghost is the only one we can
does.
identify because it looks like the most normal human.
That's why he's based.
She looks like someone that I could drink La Croix with.
Thank you, Market Reality, for the $5. The whole production industry should move to favorable anti. I almost said flavorable because you're talking about frickin' favorable anti-union states like Texas and Florida. It's being overtaken by the gig economy anyway.
Did you read the one before that as well?
Make whom say what?
This
Oh, you
one?
want Disparu to say?
I want Disparu to read that.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. Yeah, can you read that, Disparu? Sorry, I missed that one.
You literally took it off the screen. I'm a sucker for English men. Disparu is alright, but Chokeout is hot as fuck.
That street bike guy likes you, Disparu.
Thanks for the $5.
No, he said
There
it
you
was.
go.
No, he said, I am a sucker for English men. Disparu is alright. That is not, I'm a sucker for Disparu. No.
Well, you know what?
I don't.
Please,
th-
please.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
my-
Oh,
I want
Because
to-
I'm worth it. My issue
You're
is I don't
worth
know,
it.
but the Chokeout is hot. Like, I don't know that bit. That don't.
I don't know who that is. Who's Chokeout?
I don't know.
I don't want to
He
know.
said that's not what I meant, but that'll do.
Well, this is the thing. I've said acceptation, which, as far as I know, is the word. I could Google it for you.
I want to use acceptation in my vernacular now.
It's pronounced.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I
cross
could fit
in
it into a
English.
video. Defenestrate
It's
is
French.
easy because I just need to insult people.
A particular sense of general
Maybe he's worth
meaning.
it. Maybe he's Disparu.
Ooh woo.
I can't ooh-woo properly. My voice doesn't go that high.
Ooh woo. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Krista did a impression of me on her last live stream, and it was eerily very correct. She's just like, I
Did
just
she
put a
say
high
"arn"?
voice on. No,
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Not
they're
that
both
time.
Canadian.
that's true.
that's
Although
very
she,
true.
Krista says she's Italian, and I'm like, every time she says that, I'm like, no, you're Canadian. She's like, I'm Italian. You're Canadian.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I've seen a lot of American people say they're Irish as well. Like you should never say that to an Irish person.
I met a lot of Irish people, and I will agree with this. Most people who are Canadian American born are, I mean, maybe you have some values from your country, but most not. You know, Like,
If
I'd
you've
say
never
I
been
have
to the
some
country, you
Asian
have
values.
absolutely no ties to it.
Yeah, I've been been to Vietnam
and
at
that's
the
at
very
a
least,
basic level.
and I
I mean, come on. If you're saying you're Irish, there's a minimum level of Guinness that you have to drink to even be considered.
oh my god, I love a good Guinness. Ugh.
Xray
I have
girl
heard that the
is
Guinness that we have available
Irish.
in England isn't as good as the stuff in Ireland.
The brewery, and it's about the piping too.
I
so
wanna go to
certain
Ireland
bars
so
have
bad.
better.
Everyone loves a good piping.
Xray girl, let's go to Ireland together.
I've been there. Okay, one of my besties lives there in the West Coast area, and I love visiting. They have they're just really nice people. Who can say I've celebrated New Year's in a bar with the priest?
You?
Yes, that's so fun.
That's so cool.
know,
Now
I know.
everyone's confused. Yes. Yes, she is.
Yes, I'm Irish.
I've
Can you
been
tell?
to
She
Ireland.
has red hair. She dies.
Yeah, I'm American. I'm Canadian. That means I'm Irish. I've been to
judge
Ireland
me.
multiple times, but all of them was before I was able to drink, so I've never had proper Guinness.
Mhm.
Unfortunately,
I'm not a beer. I don't really drink beer, but maybe if I had a.
I'm not sure Guinness
a proper
classifies as.
one. What is
beer.
it?
It's like a meal, to be honest. Guinness.
What?
That's
No,
why-
like,
that's why I
it was
can't drink beer, it makes
unironically
me
invented so they
full.
didn't like starve to death. That is why it was
That would
made.
make sense. It's so good though. I've had also, I don't know what it's called, but when you put beer and Guinness together, mixed, you have to do it
An
properly.
abomination. I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't do it personally,
Abomination.
but it was pretty good how the
Cat's moving
bartender
on me
made it.
fast.
It's a stout.
I want to go. Ireland's one of my top places that I want to go. So I guess
We
when
should
I'll make.
go.
Yeah, we'll go.
I'll drive. I've driven there. The last time I went.
Really?
so-
How long does it take to drive there?
No. When we're in Ireland.
I was gonna say, how do you drive to Ireland? Like she
No.
said, like it was
Yeah,
like
I'm
around the
just
block.
driving on the-
drive.
on the
It takes
water.
an hour on the
no,
highway.
nobody
it's
wants Xray girl
fine.
to drive.
I'm like Jesus.
I've seen her
but
play
with a car.
Cyberpunk.
And when you're in Canada, I'll drive you around. Oh, we might meet
When
up.
am I ever
Who
going to
knows?
go
Oh,
to Canada?
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is a chance I'll end up in America, but Canada? It's like, what is
Probably
England
not.
going to be invaded?
Maybe like a layover, maybe perhaps.
No,
Depending on
that
your
would be
flight path.
further. I would have to go all the way north to then travel south again.
A lot of planes do that though. They'll fly overland in case issues happen.
I don't think so. I think it's like Iceland and stuff I go to. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Iceland, Greenland, and then through the east
Yeah,
coast.
they
of
like go to
Canada
there and
fly
then to
down.
America. I don't think things go to Canada.
You can at least fly over the east coast of Canada. It's not for long, but you know, it's a possibility.
It's like, I
Yeah,
need to do
you
that because you'll
guys-
crash on the way there.
You guys
Just in
might see
case.
some like live in person Saucy Saturdays soon. Stay tuned.
Maybe it'll be
But-
really fun if we
Well,
do.
two of us, because you know this
Just
brew
brew
fire.
one day.
Yeah, apparently,
one day.
Xray girl can just
When are
drive
you
us
even
there in
talking
an
about?
hour.
Yeah, she's going up to visit
North.
fam.
Or is it secret?
No, she said it. I mean, she said we might see. each
No,
other,
she said
so-
she's going up north. I don't even, like, what specifically?
Close
New
to my
York.
home, but
Yeah,
like not
New
in
York
Canada.
State-ish. Yeah, not in Canada. I have
Oh,
to
okay.
get-
So that's not MegaCon then.
No, that's
MegaCon's
Florida.
in Florida. She wouldn't leave for that.
No, but that
No, I
Wicked
might-
is closer
might
to that. So that's what I meant.
I am.
That's
I
what
might
I
not.
thought you
I
meant.
might not even be in Florida during MegaCon
Oh.
time. So
Yeah, because so
It
far,
depends, I'll
like,
change
I
it.
still have a thing with drunk where I'm like, if Gina goes, then I'm supposed to be
oh,
going
you
to
haven't
that.
heard yet. Ah,
No,
dang.
no. I'm like, he says, oh, I'll tell you immediately as soon as you sign the contract. So
He
that was
will.
like 2 months ago. And at this point, I'm like you do realize if she signs like weeks before the thing, I'm not going. Like,
yeah.
there is a limit of actual sanity involved.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I
I'm sure
agreed to
they'll
this 2
know.
months ago, and apparently she hasn't, like, as far as he's not told me, she hasn't signed the contract yet. So I'm like, come on.
They're in
Chop, chop,
negotiations.
Yeah, it's not till February, so I'm sure.
I
It'll-
hope it
No,
happens.
but he was
'cause I wanna
talking.
meet
He said it
Disparu
was
again.
very close, like 2 months ago.
You're my favorite British YouTuber.
Yeah, mine too.
It's because I'm like the only one. Well,
Mahler?
but he's
Mahler is
Welsh.
my
Oh, you
brother's
said
favorite
British, not
YouTuber.
English. Okay.
Like
yeah.
British.
Because like you've got Az, who's from New Zealand.
Yeah. He's also dead now, so I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, Mike will probably resurrect him at some point. I mean, look, Mike resurrected Josiah, and so I think he can resurrect Az if need
You're
be.
talking about Epic Mike?
Yeah. Did you not know that Mike murdered Josiah Rises?
I didn't know that was
There's
the
literally
lore.
video evidence. Yeah. No, like unironically, when Josiah vanished, apparently because he moved and he lost internet, Mike murdered him with a shovel. And then there's a whole video series of Josiah coming back.
I remember this now.
With like a
Okay.
book of the dead where Mike had to resurrect him with magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he has a temper, that one.
Oh, absolutely.
And Micah's a big dude. He can. Rawr!
Yeah. I mean, he's a monk. You see him on Thursdays. He has like 5 hits to everyone else's 1 turn.
I mean, his hair is where all the power is. That's why he doesn't cut it.
I'm not. One of my favorite things, and I'm not even joking, right? In the entire seriousness, one of my favorite things in the entire world is getting Mike to shake his head from side to side with an afro. I don't know why. I'm just like, it's amazing.
It's very
It'll
fluffy
always be
and
amazing.
bouncy.
You need to touch it when you meet him. It's soft. It's really nice.
Look, I have been told it's incredibly racist to go, "Can I touch your hair?" But if I met Mike, I'd ask
He's
if
gonna
I could
ask
touch
if
his
he could
hair.
touch it.
It's not
And
racist.
That'll be worth it.
Okay, I'll give you a scalp massage too. You don't want that? Okay.
He's like,
It-
I'll
it
touch
look-
your scalp if you.
If I ever met Mike, I just want him to shake his head from side to side. So that's my only request.
He will. It's very. His hair's very bouncy.
Maybe it's Mike. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh, it's definitely something. I had to ask him where his hair went. You know when you put it in cornrows? I'm like, yeah, but where did the hair go? Like, I've never seen that before.
In the curls.
Yeah.
Very voluminous.
Disparu hasn't met a lot of curly-haired black people.
Well, no, amazingly where I am, there's not many of them.
Okay. Before we get into this next topic, let's get into super chats. Where was the last one?
I can get you.
Get the
where
next-
you
get
need-
the next
Are we
one.
saying acceptation again?
You're
I'm
gonna
not
read-
reading that. I'm not
The
reading that.
I'll read it. The lick a lot of puss for $1.99. Amanda and Xray, you look great. Disparu.
Thanks.
I don't know what the objective thing is meant to be, but Disparu, not so
emo?
much. And you know what? I agree.
Oh.
This is what I mean.
Aw.
No, people are like, oh, Disparu's on the screen. I really want him to say saucy. It's like, no, people
They
want
do.
attractive women on YouTube. That's what gets the crowds in.
Sure. I don't know. Did you read this one already?
No, after that, wait. Yes, I did. So after
Okay, there.
Okay, Jason Webster, thank you for the Australian 5. Hi, Xray Girl, WickedVirtue, and Disparu. I hope all of you are well.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm
Jason.
English, so, you know.
He's
I'm-
never well, to be
He's
honest.
grumpy. He's
He
grumpy.
is existing and
Yeah.
drinking. So
No, it's the same. If you ask any English person how they are, it's like, Americans like, I'm amazing. I've never been better. English people are more like, you know, it's not too bad. You know, I could be worse. I'm
We're
not on
doing
the
all
edge
right.
of the apocalypse.
I'm alive.
Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. Never mind MegaCon. I'm going to wear Wicked's My Hat in front of the Taj Mahal before March. Thank you, Ian,
Saucy.
for the 50.
Thank you, Ian.
He's going to be so sick of hearing that. Like, he's never
No,
going to...
Ian's just like, I wish someone else would say saucy for once. I've donated multiple times and I keep getting the same result.
There's one more.
Jason Webster, thank you for another Australian 5. My family lineage goes back to John of Gaunt, brother of Edward, the Black Prince, and son of Edward III of England.
Oh,
That's very fancy.
very fancy. Didn't know you're a prince.
I mean, if you go back far enough throughout the English heritage, we're probably all related to royalty at some point.
Yeah. I'm probably related to Genghis Khan in some way.
I think we're all related to Genghis Khan. He really put it about a bit either.
I think he literally spread his seed
Yeah.
as much as he could.
Like, yeah. That guy was the ultimate Chad. Like, at no point at any other time in history.
Oh my goodness. All right. What is this?
All right, let's get into this. There goes my voice.
don't
So
think I can-
I don't know who this is, but again, I don't, pay attention to OnlyFans people. So, anyways,
Why?
I'm
can't
sorry,
believe it.
Disparu. Are you disappointed
I'm
in me? I
disgusted.
will
I
make an
expected you
account
to
and
be
watch
fully
it.
knowledgeable about everybody.
You
know all the
do you
top
keep up with
creators
this?
were.
Top OnlyFans creators.
I mean, I would have at least paid attention to an attractive person.
Ooh.
Ouch!
Shots- Hold
Shots
on.
fired. Aw.
It was made worse by the that was.
I know. Ruby Rose shares messages from her top spending fan on OnlyFans, revealing he's spent over $90,000 on her, and he got
Mhm.
Ruby's face tattooed on him.
It's a
Look.
horrible tattoo.
Yes, Mr. E. He is.
Yeah, it's just me doing hair flicks. That's all it is.
Yeah,
He
staying
makes it so much
saucy
worse.
all over the
Ah,
place.
I occasionally show my feet, but only occasionally.
Yeah,
You can have too much of a good thing.
This isn't the Ruby Rose from Batman. I think
No.
she's like of another ethnicity.
He even got #1 spender on.
Of course he did.
didn't see that
He gave
before.
it 90 grand. Like, how many people do you think will give 90 grand to a random person that they've never met until now?
It's really sad. Like 90K, you can do a lot with that. And
This-
actually
Yeah, you can get a
benefit
tattoo
from
that
them.
actually looked like the person you were tattooing, for one. I mean,
Yeah, he
an
could
option.
actually get like a girlfriend or like at least an escort. I mean, I don't know if it's legal.
an escort. He could live for the rest of his life. You know.
I mean, look at him. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in. Never mind.
I mean, he looks,
yeah, what you'd have to right click it and then go inspect image
he's
to get a new
he's
tab
just
on its
an
own. And then you
average
could zoom in.
dude. It's not
Like
like
open image
he's,
and new tab and then zoom in.
like,
Oh, and she tweeted, "Tap my face on you so I know it's real." What's real? You're not gonna touch him.
you
Or,
would
you know,
never
like-
touch him.
Yeah, she's
His
actually not
outfit-
touching him in the photograph.
She looks like tense. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
She's worried
that
for
is-
her.
Like, unironically, she's making the same pose I make in like sub-zero temperatures as you're walking through the outside, and you're like,
Try not to
this is
slip.
so cold, but I'm desperately trying to get to the other end. It's like
Try
you're
not to
just
slip
like,
on the ice.
yeah, like, oh my god, I'm just like static. I'm
His
not gonna move.
shirt.
Obviously, I wear more clothes.
You see his shirt? If I die, delete my browser history.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Th-
he's
that-
all
that's a
over the
coupling
internet
joke.
with
Some
this,
things you shouldn't
so
show
I
online.
feel like
Yeah. There's a guy who's talking to his girlfriend. It's like, no. She's like, are you and so-and-so close? He's like, well, we are prawn buddies. She's like, what does that even mean? It's like, well, in an event of his untimely death, upset though I shall be, I will go round to his house and take his computer.
Would you do
she's
that?
like,
She's
like, no, you will-
You.
Yeah,
Just
she-
through as like a bro, maybe you'll have a different answer. Like, I mean, I would too. So if your best friend is like, listen, if I die, delete my browser history, and then they die, would you do it? Would you be like, I got you? And you would
yeah.
delete the
Oh, I mean,
browser history?
obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you?
this
Would
was
you?
pre-internet, so it wasn't so much a browser history as like a collection.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah,
will take that out the
I'll
house
steal your
so that the
black
mother
box.
coming in to like
I will
to
destroy
find
all
go
the
through all this
evidence.
stuff won't find it.
Yes.
And she's like, yeah, but you'll burn it, right? You'll burn it, you'll destroy it. You won't keep
yeah,
it. He
you don't
goes,
want your
"Oh, okay."
family finding that.
The guy just goes, it's a perk.
God,
God.
look at his glass. Like, ugh, gosh, sorry. I'm just like, I'm,
Yeah, but the
I'm
guy-
being
look,
a girl. I'm dissecting.
The guy
that
has 90
outfit.
the guy has 90 grand to give to a random person he's never met.
Yeah,
Presumably he's got more.
I hope
I would.
he has
I would hope
more.
so. Listen,
didn't
some of
bankrupt
these
himself.
guys. Listen, like the one guy donating to Pokimane, like sold his house so that he could give her bits on Twitch. The heck?
I think, well, he said that was a joke. I don't know whether it was, though.
Oh, it probably wasn't.
don't
He
know.
probably got roasted and was
I
like,
feel
"I was
like
just
it was
kidding." While
real.
he's sleeping like in a
Yeah.
box because he just
it
got a house
blew
anyway.
up, and then he said it was a joke, so...
It's like, by the way, just kidding. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
That was
it.
down to It's a Gundam why it blew up, so...
Thanks, Gundam. Oh, I love Gundam's videos.
Oh, Gundam's amazing.
Can you
Uh-huh.
read this one, Disparu? Thank you for the 50.
I'm not even... I'm reading it as I read it out loud. Tom Berry Master for $50. Only $89,950 to go. More to go. And then Disparu will be mine.
You
Saucy.
better
Sorry,
get a
Xray.
tattoo of him on your butt. I'm expecting a Disparu.
It has to be a hair flip. It has to be mid hair
flip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And
what about
also,
my-
as he's saying,
I go through a hair
swoopy
transition.
into the
Like my hair is either
Oh, it's
this
gonna be
long
blue.
or like shaved.
Short,
Like there is
yeah.
no middle ground.
Ian, thank you for the 20 pounds. He says, I'd never donate to people I'd never met.
mouth.
I believe you.
I was expecting Ian to be in London and he wasn't,
Me
and I was
too.
disappointed.
I was very disappointed in that.
He said he was busy, so
I know.
either way.
But I would have loved
Maybe
to meet
next
you.
year.
Frodo,
Yeah.
that was a secret. I said that in confidence. How dare you?
So we were chatting earlier, and chat, please let us know what is actually worse, doing this or getting a tattoo of someone's name on your body, like your boyfriend or girlfriend.
this.
I'm just gonna say this is worse. Like this makes the girl, which it might have actually been a joke I'm now hearing, but the girl that got her boyfriend's name on her forehead, like you can cover that with
Oh no,
bangs.
that was fake. She
Yeah, I
like
heard
was
that.
rubbing it off. It was
Did it for
obviously
Okay.
just a video,
a
yeah.
woman which like she'd never commit that much.
Yeah.
The
But
issue with
makes
this.
that look less bad.
Oh no, this is way worse.
This
Like
is
a
way
guy,
worse.
a guy simping is literally the worst thing you can do, because not only is he giving her time and attention, which she's never going to repay because she
not
wants time and
BBC.
attention, but
Mhm.
he's giving her 90 grand, so he is actively weakening his attraction to other people, giving away his resources and money to a person who'll never owe it back, when that could be going to somebody who would actually care about him. So he is making himself less attractive because he's after somebody who'll never get with him.
Yeah, imagine like getting a girlfriend and then like you just get this. Where did he? I don't know where he got. Oh, it's like on his leg. I think it's either on his arm
Yeah, but
or his leg. I
I
can't.
Who
think
would you
it's
tell.
find more
half.
attractive? Like a guy with 90 grand less or a guy with 90 grand more?
Well, I mean,
And that's the only
considering
stat
he
that we
spent the
know, and
90
they're
grand on
equal.
a- yeah,
90
only
grand more if everything is
well,
equal.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like, no,
But this
nobody
guy
is surprised by the fact that men who are richer are more attractive than men who aren't.
See, thank you, Jason Webster, for the Australian 5. That's acceptable. My sister has a tattoo which has a winged heart with her wedding date and late husband's
Oh my
initials on her wrist. That's
God.
really sad, but also it's
I
you
that
know,
has a lot of
that's-
meaning in it.
yeah.
More than this. This is just
I just don't know why the tattooed looks nothing like her.
and then in
they
10
did a
years.
horrible job.
And yeah, right. He has so much money he couldn't find a proper tattoo shop. My
He spent
tattoos
it all
look
on
better,
her.
and I didn't spend a lot on them. I mean, I spent
So
enough,
I
but-
am looking at a lot of her. I was looking at a lot of her like photos, at least on Google, and let me see if I can download.
Here,
this
I'm
photo.
gonna-
To be fair, this isn't the worst one I've seen. The worst one I've seen was there was a guy's
Right.
like, I spent like 100 grand or whatever it was to meet her, and then 1 month later she posted a picture of her with her boyfriend holidaying somewhere else.
See,
And
she's
he's like, I paid this just to hug her. And then she's literally in another country with her boyfriend.
Yeah, she looks
Well,
a little
that's-
bit more like the tattoo now. But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
still.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it was she had a wig on, so I guess that definitely took away from it, the pink hair. But see, there was a OnlyFans model. I watched this video on it. This guy got so delusional, like he donated to her all the time, and he was like in love with her. And then when he found out she had a boyfriend, he found where she lived and killed her. So like,
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's just sad.
yeah, it is. Sorry to
No,
down the stream,
no,
but
but
that just popped into my
It's
head.
just one of the things, and like we've seen when being a fan gets to go to the dark side when people don't understand the dynamic, and it's scary. Like I would never want to be on the receiving end of that. I mean, the celebrities get it all the time, you know. Stalkers, they need security.
Oh, no. I genuinely think streamers get it worse than celebrities, because with streamers, and this is speaking about like America,
Oh.
right? Specifically from an American point of view. I just think that'd be most of the audience at this time of night.
Whoa, JH. Sorry.
It's because America has a big thing about doxing and then getting swatted, and the entire point of swatting is to get you killed by the police. And so celebrities don't generally get that compared to streamers who get swatted all the time because they get the live reaction on camera of it happening, and so it really encourages it.
Yeah. I suppose that has never been a thing until streamers. I remember.
Yes.
Oh,
It's because they get to see it live, so they do it while you're streaming, and they get to see the reaction. So celebrities, as far as we know, don't get it as often, even though celebrities' addresses are probably more commonly known.
mhm. Either
Street
way,
Fight
don't
guy.
want that.
No, thank you for the 5. 90K or not, that guy is gross. If I were a woman, I would go to the other side of the sidewalk. Probably a good idea. And J.H. Schwalbach.
Wow.
Did I say it right
Thank
that time? I said it
you,
right,
Jay
right?
Schwalbach, yes.
Holy moly. Hold on. What are we gonna
I'll
I
drunk
care
at
less
you, by
about
the
his name
way.
and more about reading like his chat. Saucy.
Look at that your
Schwalbach,
super
but-
chat is in binary 10101.
I know this is off topic, but Gary is looking for titles to his book. Wanted to know what you think of title Neurotic from Folsom to Freedom, a comic book story, one man story of prison, comics, YouTube, and a fellowship of friends. What do you think?
Oh my god.
I think that Ryan said that it should be called Nerdrotic Struggle.
And then as a tagline, it's progress, not perfection at the bottom. That's in quotes.
We'll also give you an extra girl for that. You get a double because it's a big one.
Aw. So
Aw.
I do think
go.
it'd be a very interesting. I do think it'd be a very interesting book because, especially from my perspective, I have a very, how should we say, low opinion of, certain, like if you engage in that kind of behavior, I'm not going to classify you very highly. But when it comes to Nerdrotic and like Gary, I think he's great. I think he's a great guy. So to transition over from, I have all words have been taken away from us. But to change from that to actually everything he's achieved to now, I think is a great story in itself. And to go from essentially prison to being incredibly successful and respected is an incredible journey. And I think that's valuable and respectful for anyone to do it.
Like you literally fell to rock bottom. At least I would consider that rock bottom. You know, you go to the prison, you learn from it, hopefully, and then you have to constantly fight the evil that is literally within yourself. Because if you fall to that, your life could change. Like you become a different person. So it's like every story we want to hear an internal struggle and overcoming it, or maybe it's actually an external struggle. And
well, it's got to be constant, right? You always hear about
absolutely constant.
You always hear about like alcoholics; they're always the same thing. But he's said, I don't want to influence other people's lives, and so, well, with some other people, you'd be like, well, okay, you know, should I really do it around him, kind of thing. It's like, no, other people shouldn't change their lives for me. I need to learn how to fit into this world the way it is, and everyone else can do it, and they'll be fine, but I can't, and so I need to learn to cope in a world that isn't made for me. And I think that's a big message that especially the writers in California will never understand, because they think that everybody else should morph to them. Everything should be made for them. They should fit into everything. It's like, no, if you're a weirdo, if you're like outside of the norm, if there's something unusual about you, then you need to fit into the world and you need to cope. No matter what it is about you, you need to learn how to fit into the world, because the world has no need, no desire, and doesn't want to make you fit into it. And you will be a better, stronger, more valuable person if you morph into the world and find your own place.
Either that or just not care about the stuff that you shouldn't care about or doesn't affect you personally. And that's something that they've never specifically learned. I think the first time, at least for myself, that I knew the world really didn't care, well, maybe a little bit, was, you know, anyone going through a breakup. How many times can you talk about your breakup until people get tired of it?
Yeah.
Right. And
Once.
then
I mean that you
Well,
can start.
no,
Yeah, I
once.
broke up with someone. I don't care. Look, I don't
yeah,
care.
but at least once, and then or at
Well,
most once,
Disparu is
and then
the
maybe
zero is the
friends.
answer.
You
He
can
doesn't want to hear
start
about
going.
it at
I
all.
broke. No, nobody cares. Piss off.
Okay, so you get
Is it
once
interesting?
to talk about
like
it. But the more you talk about it, you become that annoying person, and then then you realize, okay,
I'm used to that.
you gotta just learn how to live in that world, and that's okay. That people are too busy to worry about things. You have your family, you have your friends who will talk to you, but not everyone's gonna talk about your struggles all the time, every time.
And
That's
why should
some
they?
people are just like very closed off. Like I'm Oh, you could have said it out loud, Disparu. Nikki D for $2. Thank you.
Of
Do you think
course,
we'll get a
Nikki
second
D for
season
$2.
of
Do you think we'll get a second season of She-Hulk? It's like, I hope so. I genuinely
you
hope
go,
we get a
Disparu
second
in the
season.
chat.
But
Nas.
apparently, well, look, within about
Hollywood
3 days,
hates
there was a
this
rumor that,
brew.
yeah, we're getting a second season. And they went, no, we're not getting a second season.
He's
If
gonna
we go-
Disparu is gonna start protesting. The blue hair is gonna come out. He's got a sign that's gonna say
I'm gonna
She
take my wig off.
season 2.
Yeah, it is a case of, I think She-Hulk is, look, Willow was the most deserving series out of a second season of any piece of television that's ever been made. Apart from that, it was probably She-Hulk, then Velma.
Oh, I never watched
Unfortunately,
that either.
we're probably going to end up only with Velma.
Fred
Although
was
it
the
does
only
look like
good
she's going to be
thing.
in movies, so win.
R.I.P. She-Hulk.
All right, so here let's get on to our second topic. We can only on this show we can't have more than 2 topics because we will
We
never
talk
get
about
to-
too much other stuff.
We
talk
literally
about
got
too
1
much.
hour 20 minutes before we hit the first topic. Just
Yeah, that's why you guys are here. You like to listen to us banter.
I know. Wait, before we start, Disparu, when is it coming out in your country?
I don't know. It was 2 weeks after the American launch.
Did you see it yet?
That'll be
Extra
next week. I saw it 2 days ago.
I gotta go
Loved
see it. I really, really want to go see it. I'm gonna go see it before I go away.
The
for-
15th is when it releases UK.
Oh, so it is next week. You better watch it. I want to talk to you
We'll
about
talk
it.
about it. I'm gonna go see it very soon.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome
Well,
though.
the issue is, what is it? There was another movie coming out soon. Aquaman. I'm not sure when that comes out.
The week after.
Yeah.
22nd.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
works.
In his country, it's my country.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Aquaman is the
well-
22nd.
When is it
Okay,
coming out in your
Ian.
country?
It's my
Ian?
country. I live here. I own it.
I
There you
mean,
go,
that
Disparu.
progressive whiskey is working on him. It's
Okay.
my country.
Ian versus Peru. Fight.
No, it's generally, I can't remember what movie it is. But there's a movie where they're in a bar. There's 2 guys. Chat will know. Chat knows everything. They're in a bar sitting next to each other, and one guy goes, you look next to this. You look right, just like this guy that we need to bring into this agency. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. You would have had more chance just recruiting me if you said, get in the car, bitch. And the guy goes, we are a government agency. We're not going to, generally have some class. You should get in the car, bitch. And like that's my favorite line of
I like
any
that
movie
line.
ever. It's just
I
get
like
in the
that
car,
line.
bitch.
That's perfect. Oh my goodness. Chat, what movie is that from?
I don't know. I know it's a comedy,
Let's see.
but it's an incredible movie. It's really funny.
Where's
They're
Trey
not giving
when
us
we need him?
answers. That's unfortunate.
Well, there's a lag.
I know. But this movie is, I mean, we've talked about Asian
Bad Company, I think it is.
Bad Company. I haven't watched that.
Yeah, Bad Company.
Yeah, it's Bad Company. I just looked it up.
It's literally the guy that plays Hannibal. He's like, get in the car, bitch. It's amazing.
So this movie was so good. I cried many a times just to the emotional turmoil that the movie takes you through. So, I mean, Mark said he teared up maybe once or twice. So, Wicked, get
Did
ready
someone
to
lose
cry.
a leg?
Great.
No,
So-
well,
and he-
there might
Oh.
have been some limbs lost. I mean, it is Godzilla. People eaten in half, stuff like that. But it's so funny. Like Godzilla is actually so scary in this movie. And then you get to certain shows like Was MODOK supposed to be scary? It was used more comical. And a lot of other baddies. I'm trying to think.
I don't know what awards would have been yesterday. Like the Game Awards have been recently, but I don't know what
I heard-
TV awards have been.
I heard that they're up for an Oscar, right? Didn't someone say? Someone said
I think
at the
actually
beginning of
said
the.
that.
Oh,
Someone
wasn't
said at the
me. I don't
beginning of the
follow
no,
up.
someone in the someone in the
Oh.
chat said it when we first started. But
Mhm.
I love that this is doing so well. It was
Me
supposed to be
too.
taken out of theaters, and because it's doing so well, they're keeping it in theaters. So I think it would be smart to keep it, through the holiday season because kids have off school and stuff, and
Absolutely.
more people go to the movies.
Well, that
Oh,
was the thing,
Dan
and
saying the nominations. Excuse me, I got the hiccups.
And I was like
There
why
we go,
you're
scratch
releasing
my
it in the
burger.
UK 2 weeks after America? That's really weird.
It's
But now
really
I know the
stupid.
budget for the movie. It's very expensive to launch a movie in cinemas. That's not something you can
like a
just
marketing
do.
budget, or is it?
I don't know why it is, but I've just seen somebody else. They were talking about how much it costs to launch a movie, and how expensive it was. So I can understand why it's like, well, he's a new even like no matter what it is, he's a new movie guy, and so cinemas have to decide and prioritize screens and stuff. So he won't
Yeah.
have that much choice.
I think
But
the reason it was delayed was because they probably hoped Marvel was gonna do so well and have a
you had the
monopoly.
Marvels and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, as well as I don't know what else has come out. Wish.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going for the same target audience, but
The main, I don't know her name, but the main girl in Wish looks the face looks like Moana. Like they just took the Moana art and changed her hair.
Maybe
It really looks
I
like
wouldn't
that.
be
They might have actually
surprised.
did that, but that's exactly what it looks like. Because I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Yellow Flash or someone, a thumbnail from somebody talking about how the Wish is like, just like how it's not good. And it was like blown up on the thumbnail, and I'm like, when I just glanced, I thought they were talking about Moana until I read the actual title of the stream, and I'm like, oh shoot, she looks.
I think that's
like
very
Moana.
common in animation, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you have like I can't remember what it's called. The whole Goku series is essentially if you take people's
Dragon Ball
faces
Z?
and change. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. If you take their faces
They
and
all
swap
look the
their
same,
hairstyles,
yeah.
they're just the same.
Oh my
They're
god!
the same person.
When I was
And especially
watching,
with Disney's new animation, not new, but I mean now that they do the 3D instead of the
horrible.
2D, it's you can't tell any of it apart. Like Disney used to have such a like the 2D, you would see it and you would know it's a Disney movie. But now when they put and now when they put out the 3D animation, you don't know until unless you see the Disney logo. Like, is this DreamWorks or Disney? Or they're all the same now.
Yeah, they're probably from the same pile of animators too. To be honest.
Oh, you were going to say the same pile of crap, but you swerved out of it at the end.
Well, I mean, probably. I don't know.
You said the same pile of crap. Animators. That's what you said.
You did start with a C. I got that.
Yeah, the same pile of crap animators.
There was a preview before watching Godzilla, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, Wish is so cool. They have such colorful backgrounds." And then they played a montage of scenes, and I'm just like, "It looks so dark and drab. Who wants to go watch this before even knowing the story?" Ugh.
Well, the thing is, as well, I think it was. I'll look up the budget for Underworld budget. It was incredibly low.
Oh, I love that movie, the first one.
It's an incredible. The budget was $22 million for Underworld. Now you do have and this makes it better, right? $22 million in 2003. So you've got inflation on top of that, right? Since 2003, and inflation since 2020 has gone up like 50% or something stupid. So you can imagine going back to 2023. And this guy did it with 15. And then people said, oh, was your budget 15 million? He said, no, I wish it was that much. So he has every single thing stacked against him and then did it with lower budget than you can ever imagine and came out with a movie that people love.
Yeah. The thing is, this has a lot of good practical effects. And if you use, if you plan scenes whereas you see the Disney model or a lot of Western stuff, we'll just fix it in post. That's where you start accruing such a larger budget. So why aren't we planning more ahead so that it looks real than being like, okay, we'll just fix it afterwards?
you also come up to a point where, look, when you were talking about in 2003, because I know that I love Underworld. The director's commentaries and everything talk about how they actually got Kate Beckinsale and stuff, and she may have not been the biggest star at the time, but she was massive star to them at the time. And you have the actors' salaries and everything haven't changed during all this time. They've gone up. They've gone up. You've got all the inflation going on. Everyone's earning millions of dollars. But the movie star has died. Nobody goes to a movie anymore because X person is in the movie, except for a tiny amount of people.
Yeah.
And they're still getting paid extra just because they're them. And I think this movie proves that you don't need big names or anything. You just need a good movie, and then word of mouth tells everybody how great it is, and it goes from there. So
Absolutely. Do you know what the drop off, if there was even a drop off in the box office for Godzilla?
I can look it up.
Just out of curiosity, because most movies have a drop off from first to second week, but the theater I was in was so busy, like I would say 80% full. Which is shocking because I've never seen a theater that full in Canada.
Well, I can look it up. I don't normally do I don't normally do box office videos.
It's usually like Ryan or Odin.
Yeah, it's like I don't like. I know the website, and I'm like, surely, like there'll just be a graph. It's like, no.
Where's Yellow Flash?
Right.
Like Box Office Pro does the long range projections and everything. I just need the actual page.
Yeah. Fenrix, Tom Cruise is probably one of the last ones, but another good one I like watching all their movies is Emily Blunt. She's usually does good projects.
What was the one she did with
The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah,
that was a good one.
She already knew what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I just remember hearing an interview, and she said, if I see a script that says strong woman or anything like that, she just tosses it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what it means is this isn't a woman, it's a man. And that's the issue that you've got with all these kind of things.
Yeah.
You don't realize that men and women have different...
Edge of Tomorrow. Sorry.
It's so much more than just like different physical traits or different ways of reacting to something. They have different moral structures. And people know this at the core of like humanity. You can't fake this. You can't convince people that it's something different. We know that when somebody is confronted with the situation, they act in a certain way. And if it doesn't, it repulses people. But Hollywood's convinced that they can make a new, better human being. It's like, no.
See, look at this. Sorry, this is what I was doing. I was trying to find it. They look the same, don't they? I was trying to find it. They look pretty similar.
If she lets go of the braids, that's probably what her hair looks like. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the waves. Oh, I did like
That's what I was. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I liked Moana too. I didn't see Wish. I don't know. Maybe I'll see
I don't want to see Wish.
I'm not interested.
Yeah. Funny thing about Edge of Tomorrow is that
I love the Edge of
her
Tomorrow.
role, she is a strong woman. She fights things, and she's brave.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't write a character like
Godzilla?
her.
With the box office?
The box office is the box office from week 1 to week 2. Like, I guess we're in week 2.
Oh, we've not had a week 2 yet. Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm sorry. I'm asking for things that don't exist.
We've got the opening. Well, the opening was 11.4 million to begin with. The gross is 19.251. I'm not sure that I can lose both. Oh, I can do domestic.
I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't drop off and maybe even increased, because most people were like, I don't feel like seeing Godzilla. Now, the theaters that I usually go to, they'll put the cinema times for a lot of openers for the first 2 weeks that they're in theaters. They've already booked them. Godzilla was so odd. I could only find 2 theaters that had seats 3 or 4 days before, and on the day before, the rest of the theaters, all of a sudden, all of them had seats or times for the movie. So I think they were just waiting to see how many theaters should we put this in each cinema.
Yeah, that's All right, Jason Webster, thank you for another fight. That threw me off because I was waiting for him to say something. Just recently in the U.S., Fandango disclosed that Godzilla -1 was its #1 ticket seller for the week. Yeah,
Dang.
imagine that. People just want to be entertained without
It's like Sound of Freedom, low budget and making a killing.
Mm-hmm. And Jason Webster for another Australian 5. Thank you so much. Godzilla -1 2023 is the highest grossing in the US for a Toho produced film in the franchise's 70-year history. Wow.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to
That's
go see
amazing.
it. I'll probably make some time next week just to go see it.
If you can, I would highly recommend seeing it in D-box seats. Where you get the seat moving with the screen, and when Godzilla
know.
comes in,
Is that what you went and seen it in I don't know
Yeah.
where. I'd have to look. I might have to see like go to Orlando for that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's
I
anything
mean, if
near
you
me.
can. If it's not, then don't worry. It every time he takes like a step, your seat shakes like, and then you really feel like he's just that much more powerful. Like you're in there, and you're like, oh my god, I need to run for my life right now.
As long as it's not 3D, I can't do
No, it's not 3D.
I can't do 3D. It gives me a headache.
I hate wearing the glasses too. They're awful. And I don't know who wore them before.
I know, right? Ugh.
Oh my god, everyone with the vibrating seats needs to chill out. It's not about that.
I leave for like 30 seconds and people are talking about vibrating seats.
Oh, D-box, which is I don't know what the D stands for in that. Directional box?
Yes, you do.
It's not a D.
You walked
box.
right into I'm sorry, you walked right into that though.
Yeah.
You
I don't know
did.
what the D stands for. It just vibrates a lot. I don't know what it is. I just like it.
It vibrates with the movie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That should be like a new thing with the OF.
I'm just like, I like really baseful movies. If only John Wick could have some more explosions, I'd arrive faster. Oh,
Oh my god.
He said that's so British. I'd arrive fast.
look, I'm trying. I have been on YouTube enough to know the words that you can't say.
Yeah, no, I
Yep.
appreciate that.
Mhm.
I'm sure we said something that's gonna put us in the yellow. When the stream
Did
ends.
you
That
know
always
that
happens.
originally the original version of what's it called? It's not the Downton Abbey thing. It's a really old Pride and Prejudice. In that, having a crisis stands for whatever you think it is. It's the same thing as arriving.
Is
They
call it
call it
having a crisis?
They call it having a crisis.
What?
Yeah.
That's-
Really?
Yeah, because it was written a long time ago. They had different words for it.
Huh. Okay.
That's vibrator.
I
Thank you for
only know that
clarifying it for
because of
chat.
Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson is the one that said that on Top Gear.
I
It was
hate
like,
you
yeah,
all.
I had a crisis.
Ian,
No,
you read that?
God.
Arrived will not get you in the yellow. I arrived in America. It's like, that could mean anything.
Whoa. The way you say it.
What? What? Oh, the way you say it, you can't arrive.
The way.
Oh,
No,
my
every
plane,
time-
my
every
plane
time
landed just as I arrived in America. It's like, oh, that's saucy, that
Early
is.
bird. That's saucy.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I would give Helena Bonham Carter a midlife crisis.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Amelia Clark's scroll arm.
That's why I'd
Wow.
buy a Ferrari.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
What?
Killing me in the chat.
I
I'm never
know.
talking about the D-box seats ever again.
They're dirty birdies. You can't say
You're the one that said,
anything.
I don't know what the D stands for. I mean, come on.
No, in D-box. Oh my God. It's not D in the box.
Oh, obviously,
okay?
you can't say things like that.
You just made it
I'm
worse.
gonna
I
say
don't
it
know what the
anyway.
D stands for. I've always wanted a D box.
What does
I love him. I love his imitation of Americans and also Canadians because Xray.
Oh, it's just my general take the piss for us. I don't know
Okay.
what this is before. Oh,
It is.
I've got a D box. Why is there a D in my box? I don't know. I'm so surprised.
I'm married.
I just know it's vibrating. It's just weird.
Mark is a cyborg. There might be options.
See?
Kidding, I'm kidding.
There you go. Hey.
I'm done. I've arrived.
Mark's just like, we can probably make that happen.
He's like, you called?
Eager to please.
Your girl's having a crisis.
Oh god.
Mark isn't genius enough to make it happen. It's like I've
Poor
trained my
Mark.
entire life for this moment. I thought he was a medic, not an engineer.
Yeah, you could be a little bit of both.
Ian,
Why
Ian is disgusted with us.
He's multi-talented.
not?
The best kind of husband.
God, okay. Why do you think I married him?
It's not just his leg that's multifunctional.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. Mark's not even here to defend himself. He has no idea.
What do you mean defend himself? This is complimentary.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
This is just like, yeah.
All right. All right.
Hey, I have seen that guy do the commando crawl across the floor. It's the best thing I've ever seen on a stream.
it
Like, he
is.
just turned around, he's like, I need to get to the fridge.
Oh my
I have never
God,
seen
it's
anyone move that
impressive.
fast across the floor.
Yeah.
It was gold.
You should have done it in the UK.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Like, you
Next
throw
time.
cigarettes out the window or something, and he just, like, commando crawls across the floor.
Honey, I
Every
need
week it-
another ciggy.
every week it gets more saucy.
I can't say the F word. The British cigarette.
That was the worst thing that came into my mind. It was like, well, at least she's not going to say that. No, that's what she meant.
Yep.
That has been one of the things, like, just being on the internet is the amount of things that you can't say as an Englishman compared to an American. Because you have this whole new language that nobody can possibly talk about because we're all so offended by everything. It's like,
Here you go, X-rays for you.
Andrew Matthews for £2 British says, X-ray, do you use an electric toothbrush?
nah, she's got Mark.
Okay, so I had this realization that in
It
one
was
of
just a
the,
pause after I said it. I was like, oh no, have I gone too far?
the show, Lena for the Love of Lena, one of the questions is, after fingers and vibrators, what is the most popular, implement to use? A, cucumber, B, candles, C, toothbrush, D,
Oh, there's a meme.
banana.
He made Disparu choke on his.
So
Because I thought I was bad and then she made it worse.
no, because I watched this and this is that's why.
Oh, it was on
Andrew wrote
TV. It must be
that.
fine. Of
Yeah.
course I
So
used.
what would you use? My rational thought was it's cheaper to buy a banana. Also, toothbrush. I forgot about the electric toothbrushes. I'm like, why would anyone use a toothbrush? That's disgusting.
Exactly. Toothbrushes are disgusting.
Yeah.
What you need is a man.
Yeah.
You need
well,
a cyborg.
I've tested
We
the
could
prototype,
swap one out, swap a leg on, it'll be fine.
but
These things meant to be for walking, not this one.
Mm.
I think we're bothering Ian. This is getting too saucy for him. Thank you,
This
Ian.
Ian's like,
then.
look, I was willing to donate, but I'm not sure about this level of degeneracy. Saucy. What? I can't put that up after I've just said that.
What do you mean? It's the perfect time. Oh my goodness. Okay. My cheeks hurt.
I'm just having so much fun right now.
Yeah, I need some more wine. I can't.
I need some more wine. We're going to keep up with everybody else. What I need is rotting grapes.
They have a
To
show.
be fair, this tastes like rotting grapes, so...
There you go. Saucy.
Back end of a
Saucy.
cow. Stop pausing! Stop pausing whenever I
What?
say anything! Like, oh no. It makes me, it's like, oh no, is this the time? Have I finally crossed the line of what's acceptable?
We're making Disparu insecure.
I never thought I could make Disparu insecure.
It's because
I never
he's
said it
drinking
was insecure.
that progressive whiskey. It's changing him.
I was gonna say, I would have preferred you said that aggressive, the aggressive Disparu. It's like, I never thought Disparu would hit me in the face. It's like, well.
Oh my
It is
god.
like
Hey,
the
look,
morning
that would be the
Disparu,
most
he's getting
progressive thing that
saucy.
I could do.
Oh
I
my
like my
gosh.
face. Don't hurt it. Please
Don't punch it. Please don't
Don't
punch us. Disparu.
Please
You
don't
know
punch me. Stop! What? You can't do that to me!
Do what?
Oh no! Please don't punch me in the face, Disparu. Isn't something I need clipped.
We both said it too. Oh no.
Both of you were like, oh no! Please don't beat the living crap out of me.
You escalated it. That's gonna get clipped.
It's the only option. You literally have to escalate it to the point of absurdity so everyone knows it's a joke. Otherwise, you just have a clip out there going, please don't beat me up.
Public service.
Like
announcement.
silence.
Me and Xray girl just crying. Oh,
Well, exactly. So, oh no. Someone's going to
So we
cut
got
it to
too
something else.
saucy today.
Yeah. It's going to be a stream
think
talking
every
about Destiny or something. You're both in tears.
Oh my god.
Disparu needs to try American Moonshine.
I mean, moonshine is just illegal alcohol, right?
Yeah. Some places now make
Ian's on you.
moonshine and try to
I don't
monetize
trust
that.
Ian as far as I could defenestrate him.
Oh, wow. What did you see?
It's all right. He
Ian?
knows. He watches my videos. He gets the joke.
Oh no, Jason, you poor thing.
What? Read it.
For 5 Australian, one thing for sure, I'll never, ever look at candles the same way again. That was
What
the
have you two
number
been doing to
one.
candles?
That was the
You.
number one, besides fingers and vibrators, that women use, which is like blew my mind.
What? What, soy candles or just normal candles?
I don't know. I
You
never
guys
asked.
remember?
Do you mean you
well,
don't know?
I
You're
don't know.
one of
Maybe
them.
neither of you remember this, but maybe you
I
remember
think
that
I use a candle.
that weird
I've
show
got more. I don't need to like lower myself to candles.
that was like
Soy candles
it was
melt
like
at
a-
body temperature. That's why.
it was 100 Ways to Die or something. It was on that same channel that it was a true crime.
1,000
like,
Ways
true
to Die,
TV.
What
yeah.
on earth are
Remember
you
that?
watching?
No, it's
I know the
old.
show.
Wicked's like,
don't
I
know
want to
if-
see people die.
No, listen, the show is so, actually Disparu might like the show because it was so absurd. It would be like the weirdest way for people to die, and they would get into these descriptions. And
Can I
it's
beat
like,
you?
how
I
do
just
you
want to
know?
see. I just want to see if the most absurd way I know to die beats yours. It is the what's it called? The Darwin Awards. The worst one I've ever heard is a guy was shagging a chicken on a mountain, and the rocking back and forth.
What?
The rocking back and forth triggered the mountain to drop a boulder on him, and he was discovered inside a chicken
Oh no!
with a rock on top of him.
No! No, I've never heard one that bad.
Embarrassing. I've
Did
never heard
that beat what your TV show was about?
Yes, so I don't know if a dumb it was a Dumb Ways to Die or 100 Ways, whatever it was called. Yeah, it was on Spike TV. Thank you, chat.
Oh,
And yeah, some of
I
them
know
would
the Darwin
definitely
Awards.
have to be made up stories because they would have like I remember this one
No, the
story
Darwin
that
Awards
stuck
is-
out, and it was like this girl, and they came up with this whole like story. She saw a hot guy at the grocery store, so she got a really big cucumber, and then she went home and did something, and she
Oh,
died.
No. Why didn't you just ask him out? Like, that seems easier.
But how would they know that if she was by herself? How would they know if she died afterwards? How'd they know if she saw a hot guy at the grocery store? You know what I mean? It was like
Yeah,
a
but also,
made-up
why would you
one.
do
It
that
was
to yourself with a cucumber? Like,
Oh.
you're in control of it.
Why
The
would
whole
you do that
point
to
about
a
Mr.
chicken?
Because it's a chicken and a rock fell on him. He's not in control of the rock. It's like
He's in
Mr.
control of
Hands.
the chicken.
Mr. Hands was not in control of the horse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, a very disturbing way to die.
Yeah, but also
He's
another
quite
one of the
actually
Darwin
true.
Awards.
Yeah, see, someone's like, I don't think the show's still on. I used to throw on like Spike TV and True TV because I like the world's dumbest criminals and stuff, like
I
just
am
for
seeing a
background
different-
noise. And that
I'm seeing a different side of Wicked. Like, Wicked comes across, she's like, oh, I play Dead by Daylight, and then I go on and I stream about nice things. And she's like, you'll never believe the ways I've seen people die on camera. Like, this is an entirely second side of Wicked that I never thought I'd see before. Like, if Lethal said this, I'd be like, yeah, that strikes me as a TV show you'd watch.
Saying that, but not you, Wicked.
Yeah. Wicked's like, oh, I'm so nice and innocent.
Well, I didn't know that story was going to be on there. I was just watching the show.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just like, oh, I wonder what they've got to say about the strangest people ways people die. Oh, she's got a big cucumber. What's she going to do with that? It's going to make a great supper.
A good salad.
No.
She tossed her salad too hard.
Here you go. Here you go. Read Ian's, please, Disparu.
Ian Southall for £20. That's proper money. So wait, rocking back and forth inside the chicken. Yeah. I mean, look, that's either going to end in two ways. Either it's going to end up inside a pot, or a rock is going to end up inside you.
Did he at least?
Did he at least arrive?
I don't think so, because otherwise he presumably would have ended up like he would have stopped rocking.
He would have been alive.
Yeah,
This
it all would have been over.
Time he did it too.
He would have gone back with a slight case of frostbite. That's the only problem he would have had.
Oh my god.
I mean, his tip would have been in trouble either way, but
See, look at
Why
the chat knows.
we've all given tips we've
knows.
regretted before.
Russell Hall for $5. Thank you. Here we go. I remember the one I remember was a girl used a carrot and it cut her inside and forced an air bubble into her blood.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Men with rings as well. There's lots of
Thank you for the $5, Russell.
Make sure you wash your hands and take all your rings off your fingers before going in there, apparently.
Oh, I found the meme that I thought of the moment you were. Wait, where is it? No, what? There we go. That's the meme.
Lost it.
I found the meme.
Wow.
I don't know whether you want to show this meme or not. Check it out. See what you think.
I'm
not. I mean, you're the one who's going to look at it first.
I'm going to look at it. I'm looking at it.
Oh, I don't think we get in trouble for
I wonder what fabulous dish I'll be a part of.
You think we'll get in trouble for that, Xray? No.
I think you'll be fine because
share it. I'll share it if you want. This is your channel.
Yeah, this is your channel. And as we all know, Wicked is an innocent little person who's never even had a terrible thought in her life before.
Okay, and we're done.
And we're done. You guys are gonna have to go back and look at it.
You press
Ian
left.
already knew.
Ian, did you make this meme?
The reason why I know that is because someone on Twitter like 2 days ago, the moment it was mentioned, I was like, oh, that meme.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, we all know that meme.
If we're not in the yellow yet, Wicked, we probably are.
We won't. No, we'll be fine.
We're using fancy words like arrive.
Right.
And crisis. Like, this is a word from the
crisis.
1920s. I've had a crisis. Oh, tally-ho, I've had a crisis. There's a man I've never seen before has arrived within my boudoir, and now I've had a crisis.
I've been told to say this to Disparu a couple times, and I keep forgetting. If Stranger Things was set in Britain, it would be called...
Is this Motta? Oh, please. I'm going to beat Motta off the nearest cliff. It's going to... You know the White Cliffs of Dover? It's going to be White Cliffs of Dover with Motta's face over the top of it. That's the only thing that's going to happen.
Stranger Things would be called a bit odd, ain't it?
At least you read it correctly. Motta can't even read it correctly. He's like, oh, this'll piss him off. I'm like, Motta, just shut up. He's like, no, it'll piss him off. And then he can't even read it correctly.
He can't read, so... I don't know.
And the thing is, that's not the English way. That's not even the way that English people would say it. They say a bit odd in it. It would be at least be the chav way of saying it.
Wow, you were thinking about Disparu too much.
Look, hey, I mean, he's donating enough. He can think about whatever he wants at the moment. Oh, come on, Xray girl, Mrs. Hey, if we get 20k subs on Geeks and Gamers tabletop, then I'll wear a maid outfit as long as I get to choose whatever it is.
That maid outfit's gonna look so good.
I mean, no one's gonna disagree with that. I saw what you mentioned as this is gonna be the brand that it is. It was like knickers for 400 quid. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. So have you ever heard of La Perla?
I
Wicked?
hadn't. Probably because I have like money and it hadn't been spent on that crap.
I love I
the
love
only-
underwear, but it's too expensive.
The only people that I've heard on that website are bankrupt. Like, right. They've driven up their credit card debt and are now homeless. Are the people that have heard of that website?
It's probably all the writers actually buying
Yes,
this.
yes. It's Californian writers just spend all their money. And I think my only question was, how, like, why, as the amount of material goes down, does the price go up?
Here, this will give you an idea here, chat. So this underwear is $215. This bra
At least that's
is
Canadian.
$400.
It's more over here.
Is it really?
Yeah, because we'll have tax and stuff on it.
Oh, see, I love this bra. It's not that expensive. $185.
We have 20% VAT plus shipping, and I don't know where the company is, but it won't be in England.
That's
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, I would never buy a
Look at that one!
underwear.
$615 for whatever that is basically a bit of invisible fabric and a couple of breasts.
The breasts don't come with the outfit.
The most I've ever spent is probably like 40. That's way out of my price.
Well, that's the
range.
thing. You're getting to a point where what she's wearing is more expensive than she is.
Well, and
Nope.
that's why I said to Erudite, like, that's the top. We won't ask for more than
Especially if a Rudai is wearing it.
If Erudite buys La Perla and wears that, I'd be so sad.
Hey. I don't think you will. No, Arudai's
From
already got an
Disparu.
outfit.
Does
Like,
he?
yeah, have you not? Arudai did a maid outfit stream. He's already done one.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Sevi. Sevi makes him do all of this shit. Like, Sevi is like the devil. I have never met anybody who has managed to manipulate somebody more than Sevi.
You know what, Sevi?
We are fully
I know-
into like OnlyFans and simp territory between
Have
him
you
and
seen
Sevi.
Sevi? Sevi's.
Have you seen the clip? No, I showed you the clip of Shoe on Head, where she's like, "This is the order of power in the world,"
Yes.
and she's like, "The order of the world is this: we have the peasants, the rich, the elite, the deep state, women with big titties," and it's like, yes, everybody knows that's how the world works, but Arudai makes every single day of his life seemingly dedicated to proving it. And so he started a stream. No, he started an entire channel with Sevi, which is a really bad idea. It's basically him getting ritually humiliated by Sevi at every opportunity. Like, she will wear the Virgin Killer dress, infect his workplace with a demon, and he's like, yeah, whatever, I'll just do what she says even more. It's like, oh, okay, fine. I'm in.
Do you know what the Virgin Killer dress is, Wicked?
No.
Just
I'm
Google it.
lost on all of this. I'll look it up.
Let's find her a stream acceptable picture.
Because
Oh, I'll
it's a
find her
hot
extreme
dress. This is what
acceptable.
I would have gone out to a club in, maybe.
No, you wouldn't. Well, I mean, maybe you would. I don't know. I don't know what your
Oh,
previous
the
life was.
boobs thing?
It is. It's made of wool. It shows
Hold on.
everything. Like
yeah,
everything.
Hold on. I think I found it then.
Yeah, find an acceptable picture.
Yep. And
It's
then-
on a mannequin, so it should be fine.
Well, it depends what it shows.
Is that it?
Or
Or is it this one more?
No, I
well,
wanna
I
learn
mean, I
that
wouldn't have
one,
shown the
no.
second one, but yeah, no, I mean, yes,
Shoot,
basically.
Oh,
Nope,
see, I
there
didn't get
goes
the.
the
I didn't see
stream.
the keyhole. I only saw the
oh,
ones with like a
it
full
shows
cover.
everything. And like the thing is, she'll wear that multiple times, and you know, it's for benefit. Erudai wearing it, it's probably not the same.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
I'd wear a dress like that. It's not my thing. But it's.
I
What was
mean,
She
it
just-
depends. I mean,
Rhoda's
it
like, I
depends
wouldn't
on-
wear that.
Look, it depends how many subs you want to gain in one stream. Like that.
But the thing is, it's not the type of subs we probably want. Though.
Yes. That.
Yes,
I've never thought of it that way. Actually,
exactly. And yeah,
Mhm.
it is
That's
a
why-
case of you'd need to keep doing it in order to keep the same subs.
I'm
Yeah.
like, a little cleavage is okay, especially if you got it. Sometimes you can't help it if you're wearing a tank top, like, shoulder.
What do you mean you
that's
can't
good, but
help
that's
it?
too much. If you have a
You can
tank
always
top on
help it.
sometimes.
At no
Well,
point
you
have I
know
ever
what,
gone through my life
Disparu?
going, oh, well, you know what it's like. I was just
But
walking down the street one day
I
and
will say
one of my
this, she is
breasts
right
popped out and
about
I just
that.
flashed
She
people.
is right about that because if I were to wear like even this top and Wicked wears a version of this top, it's gonna look vastly different compared to our bodies.
Yeah, but it's not like, well, sometimes you can't help it. You know what you're doing.
Well, no, I just mean it depends on what you want to wear, even if you're not on stream and you're like just out. Because I used to be very
Oh, yeah.
like
You know,
when I
sometimes
was a
I go down to the
teenager,
grocery
I
store wearing the Virgin Killer outfit. It's
yeah.
easily done.
No, I'm just like when I was a teenager, I was very like tomboy because like I'd wear a tank top and I'd be like 15 walking around and like get honked at and be extremely uncomfortable. So for a long time, I was like I wore jerseys and jeans and that I was like such a tomboy. And it'd be hot and I'd want to wear a tank
the best
top.
way to be.
And that's how I would be because and it kind of sucked because it's like I want to wear a tank top, but it makes me uncomfortable. I've grown out of that now. Like I just wear what I want, but I'm not
That
like
doesn't make sense to me, but
scandalous. No, I'm just saying because it's not like if I want to be comfortable, like it's hot outside, right? And it's like I got to put on like a baggy, heavy shirt because I don't want to be gawked at. You know what? I think Xray girl gets it. It's a girl thing.
I totally understand because
That
I
was
go
like a
out looking like a
teenage thing.
homeless person.
you
Yeah.
can't compare my attitude towards this compared to Xray Girl. We have we come at this from
Entirely
entirely
different
different
outlook.
perspectives.
I know. Disparu's like, if I had boobs, I'd be wearing them out all the time.
Well, no, that depends, right? It depends whether you come at it from me being a woman with male knowledge or me coming at it from a male perspective.
What's the difference then?
Okay, so the difference would be me coming at it from a female perspective with male knowledge would be I know I can get a load of money doing this and therefore I would exploit it to the maximum I could because then I would become a millionaire for basically no work. And then you come at it from me being from a male perspective, whereas it would be you have literally ruined yourself to the point where you have now been exploiting your physicality to the point where I can no longer respect you and I would want nothing to do with you and therefore I would never get with you in that regard. Like, it is
Okay, I
literally a
understand, I
case of
understand.
using
Yeah.
yourself up to exploiting what you have to gain money. If I was a woman and I knew everything that I knew now, I would 100% be an absolute slag to gain money.
Confirmed.
100%. But from my perspective about I'm a man, I know what men are like, and therefore I know what I'd want, what I would want would not be somebody that would do that. And so you've got a kind of a paradox there.
What a conundrum that is today.
Well, it depends whether you're after money and would sacrifice actually finding a decent bloke to you just want money but are willing to sacrifice your own happiness for it.
Everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully money keeps you warm at night if you do that route. That's all I have to say.
The big tease. It's like Ian's just like, whoa.
Yes, just
Oh, that guy's hair, hey, that guy's hair. I just want him to say saucy one more time.
Saucy.
Hey, if only I was Asian, I could
Alright.
charge double.
So we gotta wrap up because Xray girl has her 20K celebration stream in 20 minutes.
yes. I need
So-
to prep my drinks.
Yes, she's got to get ready.
As if you haven't already.
No, I haven't. I bought the
He's having
drinks, but I
something
have to mix them
special.
up for my shots.
You should have been drinking
Oh.
during this to prepare for that stream.
Oh,
I
she
have a little
is.
bit of wine.
A
I didn't
little
get that
bit.
much though, because I know what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Xray Girl preparing for a stream would be, that glass would be full.
Yes. Typically, I drink probably a third to half a bottle.
Yeah, she'd be saying
light today.
on like every third word.
Here, we're
Arr.
gonna hold on. So I
I-
can't rate her yet, you know, because she's not.
Because I'm not
on.
live.
Yeah, she's not live. But if you guys want more of this fun, I'm gonna hop in and say hi and help her celebrate a little bit.
Yay.
So here is the
Thanks,
link. If you
Hokies.
guys want to hop over there as soon as we're done. Oh, he already got it. Well, there we go. We both got
Yeah.
it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
do you want to do that? Like, I know it was late you were planning to. Do you need to like have a break, or would you prefer we continued to move people over, or?
I have to go to the bathroom and get my drinks.
She'll be there.
Well, I mean, yeah,
she's a
but
professional.
look, I'm sure we can entertain the people. You know,
Oh, you want to
He's-
entertain the people for?
Just
I don't
Bruce
want
gonna
to take
take
Wicked
over.
too because I know she has her.
what is
CFCs.
this? That's what
No,
I
it's
want to know.
fine.
Where did this
It's
come
fine.
from?
I'm
When
a-
did
I'm
this
a-
become
I
into
used to
like some
dance.
kind of social movement?
I don't know.
Oh, I want to
I'm
see
vibing.
Mike
This is my
like
vibe.
wiggle his
bunny
hair.
moment.
You go, girl.
What do you
Yes, queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you please clip that? Oh my
Yes,
god.
queen.
Yes.
Like, well, I don't know what this
Drew
is.
so drunk.
I've never seen anyone do this before.
Oh
Oh, okay, you gotta do something. Jay's here.
Oh, you know,
Hair
the
flip?
last time. Look,
I'm
no,
gonna
because
go get
X-Ray
hair
Girl's
flip
still in the
then. I'll
stream.
be
I'm like,
right
maybe
back.
we
He's
should
very
kill time to,
entertaining.
so the X-Ray
Go
Girl
ahead.
can actually go and do something. She's like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and do anything. You know, the last time I
has to-
streamed, it was the finals, right? I was going to stream the finals again. I ended up just playing the finals rather than streaming the finals. And it was Mazda actually saying, I need to see your last game, please. Like, where did you stream it? I was like, no, I didn't. So, that's going to happen. But Drunk 3PO was like, oh, well, I was in your stream and, you completely ignored me.
Wow, how could
So-
you do that?
I don't know. Maybe it was because I was gaming at the time and it was an FPS and I was actually something to do. Rather than
Well-
being on, your little pirate game where you're like, well, something happens once
What's
every
wrong with-
30... Something
What's wrong
happens once
with
every
me?
30 minutes. It's like, oh, well, now I've got to move the boat and then move the actual pirate ship and the treasure, which only happens once every 30 minutes.
it's not
to
my
the point where
fault
I'm
you don't know
sitting
how
on
to
your
pirate.
ship. I'm like, I am so bored. I am so bored. And you know what? I said I'd buy that game and I'd play it on one condition. That the people on it actually role played. And then I find out the only person that role plays out of everybody is X-Wing. And so now I just want to play with X-Wing. And he's like, oh,
so you don't even like-
I know
Disparu doesn't
X-Wing's
like
the only
us,
role
okay?
player. I'm like, oh no. Like,
You can
X-Wing gets
roleplay.
really into it. He's like, "Arrgh,
Can
I'm
you give us a
Blackbeard.
pirate then? Since you're so good, I want to see your pirate, Disparu. Give us a pirate.
Give us a pirate. Like, what do you want me to say? What does a pirate
I don't
say?
know. You're so good at it.
What does
but
a
I wanna
pirate
see.
say? Wicked virtue.
Arg.
Even I'm disgusted with that. I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting more than that. It's like, me hearties. I like at least say that.
Well, there you
Me
go.
heart. No. Drunk, you roleplay when X-Wing is there because for some reason he's like the keystone. Everybody role plays around him when he starts. He's like, I'm the captain here. There ain't enough
Like, what
wenches
is
on this
going on?
isle. We need to go and conquer it for the king. Old Blackbeard be there. And it's like, yeah, if he was like that, I'd be like, oh, this is amazing. We actually have something to do. But instead, the game turns out to be, we're just going to move rocks
so
from
excited.
one area
She doesn't
to
know what's going
another.
on.
I haven't talked to Rolo in so long. Hello.
Here you go. There, shiver me timbers. I want to hear you
Shiver
say it
me
like a pirate, though,
timbers.
not in your regular voice. Say it.
Shiver me timbers.
Okay, that was all right. That was, pretty
That was
good.
perfect.
That was here. You know what?
I
It's
loved
gonna
it.
be
Captain Saucy. Captain Blackbird be here. Shiver me timbers.
You're gonna get so many
Where's all the
today.
rum gone? Oh
I only have
shit! I've
vodka.
drank it all myself, as we expected. We're off to the next pirate isle for
Yeah,
some
we are.
treasure.
That was
Look,
beautiful.
Wicked is just like embarrassed.
Just
No,
like I'm never
I'm
having
impressed.
Disparu back.
He's cut. He's kicked. I'm just kidding. I totally forgot I had a skirt. There you go. Say that.
Arr, there's a scurvy wench here.
Oh, a wench or a
I-
wrench?
I know it's on Wicked's channel, the scurvy wench. Eat some lemons. Captain Blackbird.
Did you say eat some lemons?
Yeah, that's how you cure scurvy.
Oh.
You're a crap pirate.
Well, I've never had scurvy, so I wouldn't know.
Very hard to get.
We're
scurvy.
Well, actually, no, it might not be No, it's limes. I think it's limes, actually. No, because we get called limeys, specifically.
You're a
'cause we used to
terrible
get
pirate. You're gonna die. You're
Arr.
gonna buy lemons.
I'll beat the living crap out of you. You scurvy
Yeah,
dog.
This brew punches.
You ought to, pirate. You can't even sword fight a landlubber. There ain't enough
Lubber.
wenches on this isle.
I want a Muppets Treasure remake with Disparu.
Yeah, I'm just every
Oh.
single character. It's just me being trash.
You could review it
Disparu had
afterwards.
a lot of whiskey tonight.
well,
I hope you
well,
guys liked the
No,
stream.
this is the thing. I've not even had that much whiskey because it's progressive whiskey and it tastes like crap.
Yeah, and he's gonna have blue hair by the end of the. Well, the
No, I
stream's
already
almost
have blue
over.
hair. Well, this is a wig. Look, I can
Okay.
pull it.
I can pull it.
I can pull it.
Look, there's only so far you can take a lie before you hit the reality. That's something that progressives have never realized.
All right, I got my shots
All
ready.
right.
Hey,
she's got her 20K stream.
she is shaking
so-
that alcohol.
It's a blue curacao, Stoli vodka.
Is this the right? How do you pronounce that? Oh, I don't know. You know, I'm
Curacao.
not gonna say.
I
it.
don't
know
think
how
she
to
knows.
pronounce it.
It's curacao, isn't it? It's like Spanish curacao.
I'm not. I'm not.
So
sure.
waiting for my rum, Ian. Oh wait, didn't you say you couldn't send that?
No,
Probably
there is
not.
no such thing as progressive whiskey, which is nice. Like this stuff. Look, like I say, this tastes as I expect anything progressive to taste. Bitter. Like that is how it tastes. It is
All right.
disgusting. Nobody should drink
Bottle
it.
looks not even cute either. I wouldn't buy that just based on
It's like
that.
something you'd get from like Urban Outfitters or something.
Yes. So how do you want to
At
do
no
this?
point have I judged a bottle of whiskey because it looks cute.
I didn't.
But a little
have-
tiny one. But like I'm
You
in
don't
a
know
hotel.
how to market to women, do you?
Nobody markets whiskey to women. That's what wine is for. That's why it's trash. Oh, look, it's just
I
rotten
love
grapes.
drunk Disparu. This
I
is
know,
the first
he's
time
a-
I've noticed.
He's
you're
like, I'm
actually
not
drunk.
even drunk. He is.
I'm not
You
that. No,
are.
to be
You
fair,
did a
I'm not
little
that drunk.
dance.
No, you're
I
just
get
more
asking me to
British
insult
the
women.
drunker
That's like easy mode.
Oh, we're getting slaughtered in the chat. I love it. Aw.
The key
So-
is not to look.
How do you guys want to do this? Honestly, you can end the stream. I can just like.
Well, no,
start
if you end and then start your stream, we can send people to your stream.
it.
Yeah, we can raid you.
That was the
Wait, do
entire
you have your thing
point.
open though? You know how to do that? Like you have to have.
StreamYards.
No, it's. Oh, are you doing?
Will you leave
no,
this stream first, and then
No,
you can
I can
start your
actually be
stream?
in the other stream right now.
See,
Yeah, hold on.
this is
hold
what
on.
matters.
I've
Let me
done
see
it.
if I can do it. I got her.
I've done it. I'm the only one in my background, so I'll start solo. It's fine.
Yeah, she's gonna start solo and get like 3 times as pissed as she is now.
Probably. I mean, I've only had like one
Have you
glass of wine.
have you seen what Mark tweeted out about your 20th anniversary stream?
No.
It is literally just like a meme of this is her 10 minutes into the stream and it's a woman throwing up. Like that is what he tweeted out like ages ago.
Okay, well,
I think
fine.
he even posted something like I'm gonna be holding her hair 20
fine.
minutes into the stream. I'm like, I'm not sure that
That's
comes
not a good
across as
thing,
you
but you
intended.
know, fine.
So I can't redirect to you, but I mean,
Do I have to be live?
I mean, you can.
no,
That should
well,
be
no,
possible.
She has to have. Well, no. So the way to raid people on YouTube, you have to have like your profile kind of like public, like all your subscriptions and everything.
Yeah, you have to like add their
And she
link
does
to
it
your.
because it shows upcoming and everything. And
where
it's
do
only a few
where do I
people.
add? Where do I change that? Let's do
I
that.
don't
Like
know.
this is the thing, chat. If you've got 2 women discussing how to do something technical, we're gonna be here a while.
You know,
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just.
we'll just send people over with the link. People are gonna go.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Fine.
go. It's your
Yeah,
20K
look, we're just gonna look. Have you got your? Why didn't you give us your link to your stream in the private
I got
chat,
it.
and we'll just spam
People
it in the
have
chat?
it.
In the chat already.
We
so.
got it
Oh, we
already.
already have. Yeah, but like we can spam it because like
Yeah, Hokies is spamming it.
we have the power.
WickedVirtue is
But
spamming
I don't
it.
have the power because you've not put your link in the
Ian,
chat.
Ian,
Look,
I
everyone's
thought-
already on their way. It's already gone.
Cheers. Okay.
We're already leaving. All right, guys, we're gonna end. Go say hi to Xray girl. Go watch Disparu's videos. That's it. We'll be back.
Yeah,
next week.
yeah,
Where he
because
says
that was about the strike
penetration.
and no one cares. Like, watch the strike
He
video.
needs you to watch it.
I
Please.
desperately need you to watch
YouTuber.
it. No
He
one
needs-
else is.
Okay,
Oh my
guys.
God. All right.
Promise I'll say
Bye.
saucy.
Love you. Bye.
He promises
I'll
to
see
say
ya.
saucy if he gets 1 million views. Okay, bye.
Yeah, if I get 1 million subs.